Hmm? Oh.
What's up?
Hey.
I'm finally not using Edge anymore.
Hmm? So what are you using now?
Opera.
Ah ha ha. There we go. So what brought you onto the path of righteousness, my friend?
Joining a Pixelmon server.
Why would you need Opera for that?
Because apparently, some of the mods that were being used are not compatible because Edge is not compatible with Java.
Imagine that.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, I know, right? How could Microsoft make such a defunct product that some people, for some reason, were so stubborn on using?
Here's the weird thing. If I switched back to Explorer, it would have worked.
Hmm? So why didn't you?
I'm not letting you have this, motherfucker.
You may not be... Sure, you're not letting me have it, but you gave it to me already. You just didn't even realize. The minute you started this conversation, I already won. Hey, Jordan.
Hi, if you two could not talk about your weird sex thing while I'm here, that'd be great.
The fuck?
You're telling Chaos that he let you have it so good, I don't really appreciate it.
Bruh, that's a stretch. That's a big stretch and you know it.
Nah.
Do I need to even say the joke?
Don't worry, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, boy.
I shouldn't have looked at the name of that song.
What song?
What song?
It's one of the ones from the soft mod, and it was called MILF. But the guy was playing it on hard mode, so it was called MILF Hard. also, hi, Matt.
Hello.
Ah, Matt. Hey.
I have returned.
He's back, people.
I'm back from outer space.
What do you find on Mars?
Sand.
Lycanthropy.
Yep. Sand and lycanthropy.
Great. So not only is the moon haunted, the Mars has werewolves. Great.
Yep.
Well, not even werewolves. Oh,
I mean,
God.
it is a red moon-like planet.
Oh my god. Fuck. I just remembered something that Jordan might throw at us.
What's that, Dutch?
You know, a werewhale.
Matt, there was a single werewhale in the old campaign.
Yeah.
Fun.
The werewhale was about the same size as Godzilla, and they beat it by growing to that size thanks to a chaotic potion made by a god who was attempting to cook.
I was not there for that instance. I was there whenever I had my Minotaur throw the giant whale on top of another were-person.
Sweet.
Wait, did Maxwell Wait, his name was Maxwell, right?
Mini Minotaur Maxwell, yes.
Yeah. Maxwell never fought a whale, did he?
The were-whale was coming while Maxwell was pummeling the were-bat. And then the were-whale began falling forward, and Maxwell just held onto the bat, and the whale crushed them both.
That's interesting, because the were-bats was also a villain in the first arc. When did I reintroduce him?
Whenever we went to the radiation zone.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that part where... Yeah. Yeah, things went the way they did.
So, Matt, you're familiar with Pathfinder, correct?
Oh yes, very, very much so.
We were playing 3.5. I had a Minotaur that had like a 90 strength.
Fuck yeah.
He was the strongest Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I think it was actually in the 40s, but ridiculously high.
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well have 90 strength at that point. It's a mega minotaur.
No, he was mini Minotaur. He was
Yeah.
He was a condensed Minotaur.
I mean, the levels of strength that the old party reached was kind of ridiculous. It's sort of why they're the heroes that they are. Like, the one person in the party who could be considered normal had a DPS of, like, at least 160 per round.
160. Cute.
Yeah, that's honestly nothing, Zoj.
Okay.
Three-
See, I don't know anything.
In 3.5, there's certain character builds you can do that can do like thousands of damage in a single turn.
Yep.
And that's both player characters and monsters.
Yep.
Maybe I should sick down you. You know, I'm almost at 200 subs. Was that Scorp?
It is.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Torb.
Hello. I have power now.
Yes.
Nice.
Was worried I'd be without power until fucking Friday. Because it turns out when the power lines go down, our Wi-Fi goes away too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Because
how
that's how it
whatever
goes.
fucking reason it goes through power lines.
Well, is your router not connected to a power source?
It is. But why the fuck does the internet have to travel through the power lines, not the ones that are underground?
It doesn't?
It does.
It does.
In other words, if your power lines around you go fucking snap and touch the ground and spit fire everywhere, you have no internet.
One Google search later.
Imagine that. That's weird.
What?
That internet goes through power lines.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell do you even do that? Power, I understand. It's just a circuit, but
I'm not entirely sure.
the internet through a circuit? Well, I guess that's what an Ethernet cable is. How the fuck does the internet work? Ah.
Well, in the great words of Todd Howard, it just works.
Cyrodiil. Is that like the main city in Oblivion?
That's the fucking country.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know that.
It's the Empire. You know, the fuckers that in Skyrim you don't want to work with anymore?
You didn't join the Empire?
No, I didn't.
You went with the, what are they called? Stormcloaks?
Yes, I went with the underdogs. And then I found out that I had to beat the shit out of my wife like it was a domestic dispute.
What?
I married one of the companions in my playthrough, so I had to go beat the shit out of my wife to win.
Ah.
Good thing you're an essential NPC.
Yeah, I imagine they didn't like that very much, did they?
I suffered 0 repercussions.
What the fuck?
It was a mission, Zoj.
I know,
It was a mission. I beat the fuck out of my wife. She never brought it up again.
Sorry, I just been playing games that would, have someone say, hey, remember when you fucking did this to me? But I forgot, Skyrim is Skyrim.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, legit. Just goes beat your wife. She never brings it up again, which is probably fair because I had the best gear I could make at the time.
Are you referring to Undertale or remembers every single playthrough you've ever done?
Or Fallout.
I
Fallout
was,
remembers everything.
I was referencing Cyberpunk, but yeah, Undertale is also a thing.
Yep.
Also, you're a
Also,
bit quiet,
only
Matt.
2 characters remember everything in Undertale. That is Sans and Chara.
Technically, Sans doesn't actually remember anything. He just makes best guesses at due to information he has.
Okay, well, his best guesses are creepily fucking accurate.
Yeah, the only person who knows for certain that you've done another playthrough in the game is Chara. Other than that, nobody else knows. Even Flowey.
I still love the fact that almost every single fucking character has some kind of video game pun. Like Chara's is character.
Yeah.
Toriel's is tutorial.
It took an incredible amount of time for me to realize the pun with Papyrus and Comic Sans.
There's also WD Gaster. He is also one of the fonts.
Wingding Gaster, or Wingding whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact, he only speaks in caps, like, he's always caps lock. That's the only way you can get that many hands in Wingding.
Imagine that.
So he's not talking to you, he's yelling at you. And he only speaks in hand.
I wonder if he's gonna be in Deltarune.
Probably
I wouldn't
somewhere.
be surprised.
And I wonder if he's gonna get, something more than just crumbs.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, when you stop and think about it, the man is... I think he's actually supposed to be older than Asgore. WD Gaster was supposed to be the oldest fucker in there.
I don't know the specific lore, but I do know that he used to be the royal scientist before Alphys did, and then something happened with the core.
Let's see. To anyone watching this that hasn't played Undertale, I'd say spoilers, but this game is fucking forever ago.
Not only is the game so friggin' old that I don't remember when it came out, it's basically a cultural icon that's changed gaming as a medium for probably ever. So how you don't know about it is beyond me. But anyway,
Came out in 2015, by the way.
Okay, so in-game, there are 3 different ways that he is said to have gone away. Either fell to his creation, experiments went wrong, or the fucking last one who said he shattered across time and fucking space.
The
He also
last
has
one doesn't
2
sound
possible
great.
traits.
The last one is the reason why everybody playing the game can find a version of him, and why you can find him in multiple playthroughs if you are lucky enough to.
yeah, isn't there like a less than 1% chance of seeing him?
I don't remember.
I just know it's some crazy low chance that you see him or the people that are linked to him.
Oh, as you all remember, last week you fought Big Red, killed Big Red. Thorgrim, all of a sudden you sneeze and you come back to reality. You have no idea where you are or how you got here.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
We won.
Sup? I was dead. Now I'm not. Enjoy.
Thorgrim,
What the fuck?
Natal
What the
Sarday,
fuck?
you notice Hubert looking down at Big Red before slowly turning to look at Tauntaun as he tightens the grip on his rapier and takes a step toward him.
Hubert,
Yes.
don't.
Oh, you said.
I am
I
very
am
sorry.
currently and utterly sane. Somewhat. Kind of. Insanity is just another form of intelligence.
That's not very encouraging.
Tauntaun, if you push him, he will kill you.
You don't even really have to push me. If you pose even the slightest threat to someday, I will.
What the
To be
fuck?
fair, I did just technically save her from being eaten.
Okay, why is my thing freaking out?
Oh,
Because why the fuck not?
Adel, while you're seeing this, Adel simply walks up and actually rests her hand on your shoulder. It's good to have you back.
I'd say it's good to be back, but at the same time, I've lost access to Clam Daddy in the sky.
So, why did... Oh. Sorry. Jubilee's just instant transmissioning all over the place over there.
Hey, let's just reload roll 20, see if that helps.
Just Jubilee, pop, 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 pop.
She's under
pop,
the effects of
pop.
blink.
Help, my dimension door keeps fucking up.
Help, I forgot to cast a Dimension Door, and now it's on stutter.
It fucking kicked me out of the game.
What?
Oh,
Why?
I don't know.
That's
For some
weird.
reason, I was trying to move my character, and it kept moving the map around at the same time.
oh.
So that's what was... Okay, I'm back in. See if I can... Okay, I can move normally now. What the fuck was that?
Very
Yeah, sometimes
cool.
that happens. Well, sometimes Roll20 just decides to be fucky like that.
very strange.
Editor,
They
put in the
decided, fuck it, spaz time.
editor. That's the perfect time to put a mid-roll or put the technical difficulties. Please stand by. Sign up.
Let the
Nah,
editor
just hang in there, kitty.
let the editor do his job. He knows what he's
On a
doing.
power line. That's broken.
Thorgrim is just going to walk right up to Tauntaun, look up at him and just say, "Fuck happened to you?"
I died. Technically,
yeah.
I got bored and then reverse bored.
You don't know what that is.
Well, what? You got what?
So
What?
that if you die, then why are you here? Are you an undead?
Tauntaun's just gonna clap his hands and point to the big red fucker. This fucker's fucking weird!
Yeah, I know that.
Can you elaborate, please?
In other words, it eats people to rebirth people.
Ew.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
what?
I got bored and reverse bored.
You
Not a
still
fun
don't-
experience.
You still don't know what that is.
Tauntaun's insane. He's making up words.
That's right.
I don't know what that means, and I sure as hell don't know what a reverse one of that means. Ugh.
I don't think we
I'd rather-
want...
Yeah, I'd rather not know, thank you.
So, things I've lost. Access to Clown Daddy in the sky. The cat. Technically. Sort of. The cat became a book.
What?
Long story. I now have more magic, and it does weird stuff.
Hey Jube, you okay?
I'm fine, just confused more than anything.
Yeah, it's been a very confusing past couple minutes.
Which means,
Also-
aside from the aesthetic and power difference, Tauntaun is still Tauntaun.
Like
So-
you could get rid of me.
Oh, by the way, Thorgrim, if anyone asks, none of us have been scratched.
I was
Oh,
actually going
right.
to speak with you about that. And she just looks at Tauntaun. You're not returning to the town.
Why not?
Because if you do,
No.
you will be killed.
Yeah, they...
Well, fucking assumption. Did you guys forget I could do this? Tauntaun's just gonna clap his hands above his head, just shapeshift into someone else.
No, it's more is gonna probably sniff it out and execute you on sight.
Oh,
The mayor of
right.
the town.
Speaking of sniffing, did you know they have a... I wonder if he actually is a werebear or not. He might be a werebear. He's definitely related to a werebear.
Who is?
Bartender. Werebears also hate this fucker. Don't know why. Never cared to find out.
Can you please elaborate? What are you talking about?
So, you know the bartender.
Yes.
Yes.
You know how he really fucking hates werewolves.
Yes.
Yes.
Big Red knows bartender's fucking ancestor, grandfather. I'm not sure how far back that went. But he was a werebear. These two didn't get along. And that apparently went down in the bloodline.
So
Some
the
sort of
bartender.
clan war or something?
Probably?
So the bartender is the descendant of a werebear.
And potentially a werebear.
That
However-
would
So...
He can sniff out these people.
Oh,
So in
shit.
theory, if I am actually cursed and a werewolf, he'd be able to smell me.
Jubilee
that
just says, oh shit, to that statement.
Adel is just like thinking for a moment before just slowly looking to Jubilee. You're not going back into town either.
No, I don't think I am.
Neither is Thorgrim.
Well, we
Wait,
need
why
to see
Thorgrim?
if he was bitten.
Adel Idle Sarday, as you start this sentence, you remember that not only was Thorgrim bitten, he was the only one bitten for like 10 minutes.
Ah.
I was surrounded by like 4 werewolves at once.
Wait, was I bitten?
No.
No,
Hubert?
because it's my job to protect you, so you're not.
Hubert wasn't there, so yeah, I'm kind of the only concern now.
I was
Besides
bitten
Tauntaun now.
I was bitten by this one, he says, pointing his rapier at the dead one beside him.
Okay. You can't go into town either, then.
I am not infected.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Well, there's also the fact that they might end up doing a search on you, and
Then I will kill them.
Yes, that's exactly
Okay.
how I thought you'd respond, so no.
Wait, I have an idea.
Yes?
We can actually find out who's infected and who isn't, because it seems like the bartender doesn't like to cooperate too much with the mayor. Maybe we can get him to meet us outside of town temporarily for a little bit. He could probably sniff out who's infected and who isn't.
That would be a pretty heavy risk.
Does anybody have incense and I forget what the rest of that fucking
I
thing.
don't think that'll matter.
No, hold on, it'll totally work. I just need incense and some other shit.
To do
Cheap
what?
shit. Well, for one, I gotta summon a new familiar, and 2, I can have it carry a note and ask him to meet us outside.
I can simply do that, but if you need the other stuff, I suppose I can get it while I'm in
Don't
there.
have any incense, unfortunately. I don't really use it too much. It's not part of my emergency spell kit.
Charcoal, incense, herbs, just 10 gold total.
As you're all saying this, Poe Masters is being lowered to the ground, and he goes, I have plenty of it.
Oh, perfect.
Right, kind of forgot he was here.
Right.
Didn't realize you brought your second boyfriend.
I have no
Yeah, you only
idea
brought
what
your
you're
big
talking
machine.
Tauntaun, friend, look at her. She is so nice, she must share herself with everybody.
I can attest to
to be
that.
insulted. I don't know whether to be insulted or complimented.
I can
Disappointed
attest to
dad
her sharing
noises.
with a lot of people. Good old 5. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
Yes. Yes,
We could have
Tauntaun.
had a 6th if Edel Sarday wasn't approved, but eh.
That would never happen.
Tauntaun, do keep in mind that at the slightest word from her, I will turn you into a corpse.
I know. But I also know that you won't do it without her permission.
Tauntaun, honey, you're really riding that thin line again.
I was just recently reborn not even a few hours ago.
Weren't
I
you
am
afraid of
high
death?
on rebirth. Or is it life? Second life?
I thought you were afraid
Maybe
of death. Either way, we are distracted here. You have
Why would
the
I be
things
afraid
that
of death? I've done it again.
Anyways.
you have
yeah,
the things
let's at
that you
least-
need, yes?
Well, I mean, if Poe Master is fine with lending me some stuff, then yeah, I could just summon it real quick. It'll only take an hour-ish.
I have a feeling I'm gonna owe him something if he lends you expensive stuff.
I only need like 10 gold worth.
Not so bad.
But
It's-
nonetheless, I think it would be
It's a
a
low-level
safe.
spell.
I think it would be a safer idea if I spoke to him. I am not sure how he would react to a familiar.
It's a familiar
true.
with a note. It can't speak, unlike the cat, which could.
Yes.
In
and
any
what
case,
does
Idil Sarday might be able to get to the point across better.
Yes, because as we've seen, you like to go on tangents and be very strange in your communications.
My communications are perfectly and totally fine.
That is the biggest lie you have ever told.
Debatable.
No, not.
You
debatable.
say it's a lie. I say my family can understand me.
Yes, your family, which is 2 out of how many so far? 50? A very, very poor percentage. But either way, before we
You
go
really
back,
assume a family is only 2 people?
there is some things that I think we should discuss, but Yes. Hubert, what do you think would work as proof of the defeat of the werewolves for Gretchen?
This thing, he says, motioning to Big Red.
This thing's head. Oh, that also helps.
Yeah. Don't you just love being a scribe's wizard and being able to go, fuck the 10-minute rule?
Sorry, what did you say, Hubert?
I said probably this thing, he says, motioning to the corpse of Big Red.
Alright.
Which is now on a tensor's floating disc.
Did you?
Which, by the way, that picture is what it looks like.
Okay. That will work. Other thing. That is curious to me. Why did it react when I used the crystals to power up my spell?
By the way, did we leave any of these guys alive?
No.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
I thought one of them was still, like, barely not killed.
Nope.
Huh. Oh well.
Who's going to try and put Big Red on the disc?
On the disc.
I suppose either Hubert or myself.
I was gonna say have the big robot do it, but okay.
Here. I mean, I'll give it a try, I guess.
Big robot could also do it. Yeah, sure.
Hold on, wait, let's see if Jubilee can get a net 20.
Holy shit!
Nice.
She actually can.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you want to notice something else too?
No.
What?
You hush. You hush.
Oh, I see
They
it.
will, they will notice if they notice.
Oh,
2+1.
So, you all watch as Jubilee pushes it on the disc, and the disc shakes a minute before hitting the ground. As your spell ends, Tauntaun.
What?
Oh. Well, shit, she's over 500 pounds.
You imagine that?
not on the disc.
No, the wolf body.
Oh.
Alright, well,
This
I
thing
was
has a
over
carry
500
weight.
pounds.
500.
I don't think I could lift that much.
Well, you apparently fucking did.
okay, that means you are most definitely infected with the curse.
Not likely. I can't do that.
Yes, but you do look different, and you have different powers.
Not really. It's still just magic.
Either way,
Just
I
Kinda
don't
swap
think it's the
profession.
werewolf curse that he's affected by. He's definitely affected by something, but I don't think it's that.
well,
Will I
both.
remove its head, my lady?
Yes, please. And can you do the rest with the others as well?
I will see how effective the rapier is, and to give my answer afterward.
Very well. But I do think
you want to use my dagger instead?
No, it is not made of silver.
I do
No,
think
but it can cut through stone.
Yeah, he does have a magic one.
Yes, but as we have already been told several times, magic is not as effective as silver.
I mean, they're also dead.
And you think that makes them any less resistant to magic weapons?
No, but I
Good
think
point,
that
actually.
it's still a rapier. That's a thrusting weapon.
I will find a way.
Whatever.
so. I still think the fact that they were affected by in some way. In fact, it looked exactly like it did during the blood moon. So why did it look like that when it reacted to a crystal from our world?
Weird energy.
Oh, questions for later, I suppose.
I
You can
guess.
find out if you give me a crystal.
No.
No.
Darn.
Oh,
I
yes.
see the Jubilee said no hurts.
There was also another thing. I actually almost forgot to tell you about this. And then she will, pull out the shard that has Zuriel on it. Zuriel, are you in there?
You get no reply.
Is there Wonder how to get him out. Or maybe he's asleep. Either way.
You don't get to talk to me about talking to inanimate objects anymore.
That's a pretty shiny glass back there.
Oh, this is because this shard currently contains an angel.
Huh.
What we believe to be an angel.
It called itself an angel, didn't it?
It called itself the child of a god.
Oh.
Aw.
The child of the god, which is the goddess of life. This is what told me about Draco.
I see.
Though I have been making sure to give him energy every day so he doesn't die, but he has been non-responsive. I hope he's okay. But nonetheless, we have an angel on our person.
On your person.
Supposedly.
You know, I'm gonna laugh if that turns out to not be an angel, but instead a god.
If it is a god, then that means I helped out a dying god, which I think would be to our benefit. At least I hope it would.
I mean, didn't we already help one out technically? And it wasn't really for our going good?
Rashi is not a god.
Who are you to say which is and which is not?
Well, a god needs
Isn't being a
to...
god just a matter of how many people worship you?
Yes and no.
I think we can debate this outside of the town. Let's...
Speaking of which, I gotta get within 60 feet of the morgue. Boom?
Why?
Which one's it called? Huh? Oh, now I can call out Patterson.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Patterson's still in there.
Don't know
Yeah,
how
only
you're going
reason
to...
I couldn't call out to you guys before now.
By the
Okay.
way, he'll be happier with his upgrades.
I hope so. What all upgrades did he get anyways?
I have procured its head, he says, holding Big Red's head, which is now dangling by a rope.
Alright.
All we need now is a horse.
Why?
Reasons.
Right. Anyway, we should return to town.
Weren't we gonna get the rest of the heads? And
Hubert,
by
do you
we, I
think
mean
it's...
Hubert and Pilgrim?
Hubert, do you think it's possible?
Possible, but time-consuming.
How much time?
Very.
Alright. Bartholomew, how many can you carry? She says in Dwarvish.
Bartholomew just looks to you before looking to Poemasters, where Poemaster gives him an okay sign. You just watch as, almost as if picking up loose change, Bartholomew just picks one up after the other, setting it in its arm.
Alright.
Get that one.
I help.
Can you
Oh, that-
also carry the red one?
I don't think we need it. We got the head of that one.
Actually,
That's not what I'm thinking of. The pelt.
yes, exactly. Though,
Plus
I'm not sure...
Thorgrim.
Not sure how we're going to use it, but...
We can find a leather worker.
And I think Tauntaun already stated an idea. Nice decoration for Thorgrim.
Yes.
I was thinking more just make him more resilient, potentially. I don't really know how dead werewolf hide works.
Well, I was more worried that something around here might use its body for some nefarious purpose. So, taking
I
it
mean,
should
technically,
still work.
I want to use it for a nefarious purpose, but we'll get to that later.
I wouldn't mind a badass werewolf help. That'd be cool.
Alright.
It'd also be blood red, which matches your beard.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It would be a good accessorizing for you, Thorgrim.
Now that you're
And
all,
y'all say I don't know fashion.
now that you're all looking at Thorgrim, I need perception checks.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Thorgrim, what did you do?
Things.
God damn it.
The duology
From a
of
nat
man.
20 to a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Adelstar Day and Scorp, you notice that the old white and gray hairs that used to speckle his beard and head have mostly vanished. While there are still white and gray hairs here and there, it's not nearly as much as it was, say, last night.
How the
Dear
fuck
God,
did
he-
you age backwards?
Dear God, he figured out the power of Rogaine.
Okay.
That's not Rogaine. Rogaine is hair, deals with hair loss, not
Dear
hair
God, he
change.
figured it out just for men.
Bruh.
That's closer.
Thorgrim?
Yeah? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Because I
How the
think...
fuck did you age backwards? That's the question here.
Wait, what?
Adelsar Day, why are you all looking at me like that? Only answer, please.
It's because I think that you might be under the effect of the werewolf curse.
Yeah, we're gonna need to talk about that.
I can cure it for you.
Please don't.
Don't? Why? Well, again, like I said with Jubilee, it's your choice in the end, but I do need to know why.
Thorgrim is going to set the hammer down slightly. And is going to hold out both of his hands. And he concentrates and he uses his key. And in one hand, you can see a silvery white aura begin to form around it. And after a while, it starts to form a paw of a bear.
Oh.
You see this?
Not a wolf.
This is the Let me finish. This is the representation of the key inside the bear spirit. And this, he concentrates again, and his other hand begins to glow a greenish, blackish, kind of murky black aura. And it starts to form into the claw of a wolf. And he says, I think I can control them both.
Wait, Thorgrim, did you have a dream about this?
I did.
And what did you do in that dream?
I
Fuck
tried.
out of a bear and a wolf.
I at first tried to attack the wolf, as you'd expect. But when I attacked it, it damaged myself. And so I thought about it for a moment, and I noticed that in a strange metaphysical psycho bullshit sense, I'm connected to the wolf now. And it's not as strong as my connection to the bear spirit, but it's there. And I think with time, it could grow to be just as strong as my connection to the bear.
Huh. You seem to have been smarter than I was. I just immediately tried to make friends with mine.
That's
Y'all's
I
had
didn't
dreams.
attack it. It growled. I somehow convinced it I wasn't its enemy.
That's
So I made-
definitely the way I expected you to do it if you were to ever be in the same situation as I am. But what do you think my first instinct would be? I attack everything I see.
That's fair, but also very concerning still.
Well,
Sometimes he's going to cross his arms and pout and go, they got dreams and I got matricide.
well, Ale just looks to you two. Again, it's your choice, but do keep in mind, and she gestures to the dead werewolves. This is the result of lycanthropy. Whether or not you have good intentions, you can eventually go berserk like they did, or worse.
I don't know if it is actually.
Actually, yes, I agree with Jubilee. If I had, and I'm sure Jubilee can confirm this because she had the same dreams, if we had rejected the curse and let the wolf do in anger, then the curse would go berserk. But since we accepted it, I think that we can learn to coexist with it so it doesn't
We-
go out of control.
We
One time
can we
in a
retain
raid, man.
control because hold on. Let me try to explain it another way. I think their forms is the result of rejecting it so much they went mad.
No.
Yes.
No, actually, these guys were humanoid, like, before we came out of the trees.
Well,
That doesn't change the fact that they probably went mad trying to fight the curse.
No, they were very sane. Mother just gave them an order and they couldn't disobey.
But if that was the case, then the mother could have ordered us, and weren't affected by it.
No! Wait, hold on. Obi, does Tauntaun know that he was, that thing? Or attempted to have that thing done to him?
No.
No? Okay. This could depend entirely on when you were turned, where you were turned, and when the thing happened.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was.
Because you weren't in the path.
I'm
You were
pretty
just
sure
kinda
I was
outside of it.
infected by when the 5 werewolves were surrounding me. That's probably when I was infected.
They could have also been charmed.
Which one's saying that? Oh, Masters?
Yes.
There's that too! Charms are nasty thing.
We're just going around in circles at this point.
Essentially, my point is this. Like I said, it's your choice. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But just be careful.
Oh, don't. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. But, Thorgrim will sigh and will look up at Adel Sarde and try and smile and just say, I don't ask that you trust me. Just, we'll be okay. And if one of us does somehow go berserk, well, I mean, you certainly have a werewolf killer on your end. And you look over his shoulder at Hubert.
As you look at Hubert, you see him staring at you. His eyes are still glowing red.
Hubert,
Yes.
why are your eyes glowing?
I did not realize they were.
Oh, there.
Yeah, very much so. You did that to me, too.
He did?
Yes, he's very protective of you.
Just a little.
I hope this isn't the curse. And she just pinches the bridge of her nose.
I am not.
I don't. In his case, it's not a curse. It's the only curse he has is the curse of not being able to tell you no.
Being a simp! Anyways, Bartholomew, can you carry the red one too?
Bartholomew looks to his armful of werewolves before looking to... Wait, did you say that in Dwarvish?
No.
Then he cannot understand you.
Tauntaun does not know Dwarvish.
Well, let's take what we can then.
Yes, let's go.
Do you need my help with anything?
Yes, carrying the red one.
Yeah, a few of us will probably have to carry the body of the red one.
Yeah, I'll grab one of its legs, I guess, or something.
How did I lift this thing?
She sees you doing that before looking to Bartholomew and says in Dwarvish, "Can you carry that one too?"
Bartholomew will look to Big Red, then his armful of werewolves, and then look to you.
Unfortunate. Okay.
That's a shame. And then Thorgrim will look up at Bartholomew and just say, in Dwarvish, thanks for the help.
Bartholomew nods. Adel Sarde, you feel a hand rest on your shoulder as you are healed for 14 HP.
Yay. Okie doke. Let's head back.
You gotta do some see if anything happens on the travels. Nothing happens. Do skip ahead. Oh, Thorgrim, you're not here. Hold on, I'll fix that.
Yeah, no. Reverse Thanos me, please.
There we go.
But yeah,
Ah.
before reaching like the town, like I say, 15 minutes away, it'll just turn to.
Hey, Tom's not here either. I'm gonna fix that too. Keep talking. I'll fix this one.
It will just turn to basically everyone say, I think it's a good idea that you guys wait out here.
Am I within 60 feet of the tomb yet?
The entrance, maybe. Not the depths.
Thorgrim will walk to the nearest tree and just sort of lean against it and just wait.
Well, I suppose... Did Poe Masters give me the stuff to cast Find Familiar?
He was going to, and then the talks distracted him, so you may need to remind him.
Hey, Poe Masters, could I have that stuff for the Find Familiar spell?
Of course. And he walks over to Bartholomew, and you see him open up the knee plate, and you see a plethora of incense, herbs, and various other things as he pulls it out before putting the knee plate back and walks back to you.
Is it weird that I thought he was just gonna pull a Mr. Potato Head and just open the ass?
He stores other things there.
Ah, yes. He stores other things inside of the dummy thick cheeks. But perfect! But I guess Tauntaun is going to start casting Find Familiar, and then we're gonna try and do something probably stupid and probably won't work.
Alright, so how many of you are actually waiting outside of town?
I will be.
I already know Thorgrim is, because he said he's leaning against a tree. What about you, Tauntaun?
Tauntaun is going to do his thing right over... Hold on, I'm on ruler. Right over here.
If you are waiting outside of town, you will not be at that wall. Because you know that's not what Adelsar Day means.
Well, in that case, I will be right here. But I have to look into the wording of Find Familiar to find out how far I can control these fuckers out to. That's not what I meant to do, but this works. Within 100 feet. Okay. Question, am I still limited to a cat? Can I have other stuff now?
You can have anything on the list.
Okay. Question. While it's not here, it is mentioned in other books about Tressums, which are just flying cats.
No.
Okay. No flying cat.
Whatever is on the list right there is what you can have.
Okay. Guess we'll go a raven with the star thingy.
So, Adelsar Day, what are you doing?
Well, let's go off to Gretchen, and I'm gonna ask Bartholomew and Poe Masters to come with. Wait, who has the werewolf body? Is it just still outside?
Big Red?
Which one?
Yeah, Big Red.
Big Red?
I mean, we could just leave it by the front gate and then stay back.
Nah, Ada wouldn't let you get close to the front gate.
Okay, then I guess we're just gonna sit here and vibe with a dead body.
You do that all the time anyway.
With a headless dead body.
This is true! Speaking of which, after the thing, I kind of want to try and do another thing.
Okay. So, I'm going to Gretchen with Bartholomew and Hubert if possible.
Yes, ominous and gay growling. When I searched up Raven.
Alright.
Right. It'll walk over here and stop. Hello, we have returned.
I see that.
And we have brought proof of our success.
She looks up to this.
Hubert,
Hubert will just toss Big Red's head to the floor.
and then there are the extra werewolves that Bartholomew is holding.
Let's see. Then you did good.
Yes, I think it's safe to say that we did.
Oh, you mean to tell me I don't have to worry about werewolves anymore?
Werewolves, yes. Though, there might be a chance that there's something else. But this is slim. I'm only telling you so that you can be prepared for it in case it is... becomes a threat.
That might be.
Have you ever had an issue with werebears?
An issue with them, no.
Alright. Well, in case werebears act in a similar manner to werewolves, I do know they don't,
They don't.
so they wouldn't be a threat to you.
Not unless they had reason to be.
Alright, very well. Then... I will tell you just in case. And if you know this, then it's fine. The werewolves and the werebears were having some form of rivalry, war, something or the other.
Yes, why do you think Mantle doesn't like them?
Who?
Mantle.
Mantle?
Rocky.
I believe she's referring to the barkeep.
You knew he was a werebear.
He is not a werebear, he is a descendant of one. He doesn't have the curse of lycanthropy.
I see.
At least not fully.
Alright. Wait, not fully? How do you mean?
Whereas other creatures that have lycanthropy and can control themselves can morph interchangeably between their wolf or hybrid forms, Mantle can only grow claws or fangs.
Oh my god, he's a beast barbarian.
I see. Alright.
He is very good at tearing worldly creatures apart, however.
I guess that explains his abilities. Very well. Then you have nothing more to worry about that I am aware of.
Oh, I'm afraid you are spouting lies.
Excuse me?
Your friends,
What about them?
how many times were they bitten?
Enough times that I'm not letting them anywhere near here.
That's not what I asked.
Then why are you asking?
Because they need to be evaluated.
Why?
To ensure mental stability.
Todd's gonna fucking fail that.
I can assure you, they are very mentally stable.
And I can assure you your words mean nothing to me. Your words are like breadcrumbs to a full belly.
So, why do you need to check if they are mentally stable then?
Because I need to know whether or not they are infected with the downsides of lycanthropy, infected with lycanthropy but can contain themselves, or aren't infected with lycanthropy at all.
Why would this affect you if they're not coming back here at all?
Because if by chance on the next blood moon they are not in control of it and they go on a frenzy and they find the nearest place to find people, where do you think they're going to go?
Not here, because they're not going to be here. Like you said, when you kept the door shut in order to protect your people instead of helping us, which I hold no grudge towards, you would not risk your people for any reason unless it is necessary. And at the moment, you're wasting resources and time by trying to suss out a threat which will never be a threat to you.
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy, okay. Oy.
You then watch as she closes the booklet before putting it in her pocket. She then clasps her fingers together and presses her thumbs together. Adelson, I am going to make this as perfectly clear and as reasonably spoken as possible. While you are in my land, you will adhere to what I say. Whether or not they are in this town, they are still on my land. And as such, you will follow the rules, the laws, and the regulations of my land. I want them to be brought in for questioning, for evaluations, and to ensure the safety of my people. If you refuse this any longer, I will send as many people as I need to find them and find you and bring you back, unless you have left the territory. Do I make myself clear?
I completely understand.
Now, to ensure that you actually listen, she then motions with her left hand as he walks over and stands beside you. You will be escorted.
Of course.
I'm glad you see it my way.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, you kept bickering with me when I told you to bring them in while I was being polite. Forced my hand to be impolite. If you have nothing to fear for your friends, then they should simply be brought in, evaluated, and if I see that they are of no threat, as you have proclaimed, they will be free to go.
I thought you said that they could also leave the territory.
I said if they haven't left the territory, they still obey my rules. And they haven't, have they?
I suppose we'll have to see. She then looks to the, what's his name? He never said his name. She looks to the dwarf in armor and bows her head slightly. So you shall be accompanying us? Let's go.
Now, don't bow.
I didn't mean any disrespect.
I don't like being looked down upon.
Understood. Then she will turn. Alright, let's go. And she starts heading off.
Hubert will follow.
Now, how am I gonna get myself out of this one? Alright. May I ask what your name is?
His name is Longmace, my lady. And at this, you see the dwarf just kind of eye Hubert before Hubert looks back at him.
No, I wasn't trying to say start anything. Long mace. Like she said, we're on her land. We're simply going to do as she ordered. But I have to ask, what exactly did happen to the other people that were infected?
They were handled whenever they failed their evaluations.
Handled how?
Handled. You are not a member of this town, and so you do not deserve to know.
Member of the town, but not a member of the town, but still follow the laws. Well, I understand that. Citizens gain extra privileges, after all.
Not even about extra privileges. You don't plan on sticking around.
Not at all.
Do I see the approaching Adelsarde, Hubert, and Longmace?
Oh no. Oh, I was doing like we were stopping at the gate for a little bit. Because
What did you say, DM?
Almost certainly.
Oh, excellent. Thorgrim is going to, like, as he's waiting, he went from, like, leaning against the tree to, like, doing, like, the forward lean onto his hammer with the head against the ground. And he sees the Adelsarde and Hubert, and he's about to wave, and then he sees the armored man, and he just goes, oh.
So, we aren't members of the town, and we're certainly not, well, we are living on the land, I suppose, but not for very much longer. Like you said, we plan on leaving. So why must we go through all this trouble?
Follow the laws. Because you are in the territory. As such, you must follow anything that you are told to do. It's as if you were visiting a different country. As a diplomat, you would understand that, yes.
Ah, I see. So you have been listening to me before, have you? Well, listening in, I should say.
I understand what you're doing. You are delaying. You are trying to make time for your team. If you, as Gretchen has said, if you have nothing to fear, simply take me there.
If I were delaying, to what end? If they're waiting outside, they would simply wait, wouldn't they?
You are trying my patience, girl.
Right. Very well, no more conversation.
As he says girl, you just see Hubert look down at the dwarf from just giving him a sideways glance.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Boy, red eyes.
And Ael just, starts walking along. Though, while I'm taking you to them, I do have one question.
And that would be...
How exactly does one handle a werewolf? I know you said you weren't going to tell me, but there aren't that many things that you could do, can you? You can't hang them, you can't behead them, unless you use silvered weapons, but...
Well, creatures can die of suffocation just as easily as you and I can.
Oh, what the fuck?
I see.
Oh god, he drowns them. Would that work on a werefish?
That's still fucked up, though.
I mean, yeah. It's one of the worst ways to go out.
And so they are suffocated. In water? Or, wait, no, that would be drowning. So, how do you do that?
I guess choke it out.
You simply stated something that wasn't true. You said we could not hang them. They can be
God.
hanged. You were wrong, and I needed you to know that.
That's a slow, painful death.
If it's done wrong, it's a slow, painful death. If it's done right, it's just quick snap of the neck and it's done.
Why
Again, it's suffocation, not snapping of the neck.
Why did you need me to know that?
Because you are sitting here trying to push my buttons, trying to provoke me into a false sense of security or into spilling something that I'm not supposed to say. And the fact that I understand this, and the fact that you think that you are playing me, is an insult to me and my bloodline.
It'll just, tilts her head slightly. You recognize that I'm a diplomat, and yet you think I'm playing you?
You are trying to, yes.
Why on earth would I possibly do that?
Because you're a diplomat.
Just because I'm a diplomat doesn't mean that I'm going to play everyone that I do go against.
Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I'll drink the blood of that person over there.
What?
There are many vampires that don't.
The ones that say they don't are lying.
Just because I am a vampire doesn't mean that warrior over there will kill me simply because he looks strong.
And he won't.
I suppose it depends on the warrior then, doesn't it?
No. It depends on how prepared you are to fight.
Exactly. So seeing that as the case, why would I be trying to play someone who I know has clearly gotten the advantage over me? Who has not only been studying me, but knows how I think before I even think?
Because I don't know how you think.
I think you have a pretty good idea. But with that being said, I'm not playing you. Nor am I trying to get some sort of information out of you that you're not supposed to say.
Should have made Firebrand do this.
Where?
2 questions, DM. Can I tell that this boil is in fact a dwarf, or perhaps sized as appropriately for a dwarf?
You can tell from head to toe this man is dwarven made. Every bit of armor he is wearing is dwarven. His weapon is dwarven. His shield is dwarven.
What is the typical greeting for dwarf kind in, this whole everywhere?
Well, you're not familiar with this continent, so you don't know.
What's the usual?
Take your guess.
What's the usual one for our home?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
What's up, motherfucker?
Sup, bitch.
Just go straight into the ghetto, Thorgrim.
Fuck, where was I?
Trying to stall.
Oh yeah, I am trying to stall. Do something!
No, what do you want us
to
to do? We have no idea what's going on.
I'm casting a ritual, and I still need help deciding what creature type to just shove in it. Fiend or Fae?
Okay.
Fae. Always Fae.
Always Fae, despite the fucking look of this thing being so fucking red.
I mean,
Yes.
Fae creatures can be red.
That's fair.
Thorgrim will shout over to Longmace specifically and say, "Oi, hello there," in Dwarven.
He looks over to you, looks you up and down a bit before saying greetings in Dwarven.
People, he's just laying on the corpse at this point. just because there's the fur bed right there. Might as well use it.
Oh, in that case, roll perception.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, Thorgrim, what are you doing?
I'm actually gonna walk on over.
Okay.
Oh, now I roll a good perception.
Hello, Thorgrim.
Hello, Lady Adelsarde, Jubert, fellow dwarf.
His name's Longmace.
Ah, a fine name. I am Thorgrim of the Coldbeard clan. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My first name is Thubian. I go by Longmace, however.
Ah, would you prefer that over Thubian then?
I would. And
Very well.
Adelsarde, you see him being much more relaxed and comfortable talking to Thorgrim.
Imagine that.
Rise. So I take it you work with the mayor then?
Yes,
Is the mayor also a dwarf by chance?
she is.
Excellent.
Is she
And-
single?
And she wishes a word with you and your compatriots.
Very well then. Thorgrim will turn to the rest of the group and just sort of sharply whistle and go, "Hey, come on. Gotta go see the mayor."
Oh, we're actually going in?
Yep, apparently
Okay.
she wants to see us.
Okay, I'll just hop off the werewolf corpse and join the group.
Jubilee, as you slide off of it, you swear, for just a moment, you hear a
What the fuck?
I'm gonna turn to where I thought I heard that.
You're currently looking at Big Red.
Like a thump.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know, did we?
No.
Okay.
Jubilee's gonna approach the corpse and put her ear to the chest area.
Roll perception.
Thorgrim immediately grips his silvered warhammer and stands
I've
protectively
got a
in
heightened
front
sense of something's wrong.
and protectively stands in front of
Something's
Adelsarde
wrong. She
looking at
can
the corpse.
feel it.
Jubilee, it sounds like what you thought was a heartbeat. It now sounds as if there's something moving inside its chest.
Jubilee will jump back like, okay, something's moving in there.
Cool.
Something-
Reason to
something
stand
what?
and commit more matricide.
Do you
I
want me
don't
to smash
know,
it?
but something is in there.
Should I smash it?
I don't know. I don't know.
At this, Longmace just holds his hand. Its body will be incinerated.
That is a waste of perfectly good material. Why would you do that?
Because we can't risk infection.
Why would it infect things?
Fair enough.
What? When
But
you...
what's inside?
Yes, what exactly is
It's
inside
not a
that
heartbeat,
thing?
I heard.
I don't think we have time to discuss this.
Alright. I guess I
I'm
can...
gonna try and open the chest.
Do you have a silvered sword?
I have Void Edge.
You can roll a survival with disadvantage.
Cool. Can the burb help?
No,
I will help you.
it's a
Because
fucking
I'm right here.
bird.
It's a raven.
I will help you.
No. Actually, like, when you go to do that, Adel's just going to, like, grip your shoulder and, like, very slowly shake her head because, you know, they're already worried that you're infected. In case this thing, being dead, is still capable of infection, being near it when it's being cut open would be, yeah.
Huh? Oh. Wait.
What?
Well,
Was-
we'll let you now.
Hold on. Was Tauntaun told this one can infect people?
No, you were never told that.
Okay.
Well, he was here when Longmace just said dead werewolves are incinerated so that they don't infect people.
No. It's, things that I know that you apparently don't know.
Oh.
So what you doing?
As you as a player haven't put two and two together since I was never asked to make saves after being bit.
Oh, I know. I knew. Adel didn't,
All right,
so I didn't say anything.
Adel, you're gonna have to trust me on this. There's something strange about this. It's not a heartbeat.
I understand, but trust me. Let's just leave it to Tauntaun.
Tauntaun rolled a 15.
Alright. So, while Tauntaun works, what are the rest of you doing?
Just being held back.
I'm still standing protectively in front of a Lady Adel Sarday in case something goes horribly wrong.
Tauntaun is just going to whistle while he works.
Adel Sarday, what are you doing?
Staying back. And making sure, like, Jubilee doesn't step any closer.
Jubilee will bring out the crow mask from before. It's like, I got this.
Don't.
Let me help him.
No.
I mean, even if you had given him the help action, he still would have only rolled a 15.
Yeah.
We would have rolled an 18 then.
No, because I had disadvantage. I would have rolled straight with help.
Oh, I thought he was roll. Oh, never mind, I guess.
No, I got me a 15. Either way.
The thought's appreciated.
Yeah, the thought is very appreciated. I would have loved advantage.
Alright, well, carry on with the operation, Doc.
Who told you I had a PhD?
Hold on. Why is it being weird? I'm being shitty. I demand it. Meanwhile, roll 20. No. I will continue to be shitty.
No. Always shitty. No,
None.
not shitty.
Not today. But anyways, I should probably tokenify this. Did you see what I chose, Thorgrim?
Yeah, I know you're trying to defend something against me.
What? It's a bird. The fuck's a bird gonna do?
No, I meant another thing.
I still don't have a name for it though. I could name it Corn.
Has
Alright.
20 decided to not be shitty anymore?
Yeah, it has.
Excellent.
So, as Tauntaun slowly begins driving the dagger along the chest, all of you notice as soon as he's done cutting, you see its chest slowly begin indenting outwards, as it seems something is pushing out of the chest.
Okay.
Oh,
Definitely readying to do something.
It'll just, like, glances to Long Mace to see what his reaction is to this.
He is currently drawing his weapon.
Alright. Hubert, get ready.
Tauntaun is going to try and adopt it if he can.
Don, step away.
Tauntaun still got it.
As I need Tauntaun, Jubilee. Hold on, let me make sure of my measurements here.
Deadass, I pulled her back, but not far back enough.
Jubilee, Thorgrim, Adel Sarday, and Hubert all to make dexterity saving.
Everybody.
Yo, what the fuck? God damn it, Long Mace, you
Oh, God,
bastard.
Everybody's black.
I rolled an 8. I'm gonna die.
Jubilee, Adel Sarday, and Thorgrim add +4 to your save, thanks to Hubert. and
Yay,
D4.
Hubert.
So mine's a 19 then.
20.
Good job, Hubert. Alright. So,
What about George?
I'm not rolling for George, he's not here.
Okay.
Alright. So as you all see its chest begin expanding, you watch as a massive hand busts out of its chest, causing blood and bone to split everywhere. Jubilee, Adelthar Day, and Tauntaun. No, never mind. Tauntaun, I looked at your survival. So Jubilee and Adelthar Day, you make your saves and take half damage. As you will take 14 points of necrotic damage, everybody.
Fuck me, okay.
And those who made their saves only take half.
Oh, okay.
Also
I am at 20 of 36.
That's your own fault. What the fuck is that?
As you watch as somehow a much larger creature begins pulling its way out of Big Red, its hand slamming into the ground. You see the ground indent under its weight before the grass around it very quickly wilts into a white powder.
Oh,
Hey guys, look!
no.
That's not a werewolf.
We didn't even let Jordan finish. Come on.
As it slowly turns to white ash before it then eases its head up and begins looking around, and then immediately looks to the party.
Tauntaun's just gonna look at everyone else and go, "Hey, look! We found our cult."
We gonna need initiatives now?
Yep.
Oh, I was about to ask, like,
Yeah,
one
that's
way
not a
something.
werewolf.
Hubert
Blue black.
Hubert
Yeah,
will
it's
sigh in a tired fashion as he realizes he doesn't have anything
Oh, crap.
for to do this, as he wasted it all on Big Red, but
Mhm.
this will not stop him from doing his thing and approaching with intent to kill. He just won't be as useful. Oh, Hubert.
Definitely won't be as useful.
Hubert is tired.
Hubert is tired.
Quick
You know what I
question.
find to be a real shame? I haven't gotten Patterson back yet.
Quick question before my turn begins, DM.
Yep.
It's gonna be a while.
Okay.
Big Red, is Big Red's corpse considered difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's twice as much movement to get to where Big Red is?
Yep.
Okay.
Give me just a second. I gotta look something up.
You know, I am really glad that we decided it'd be a good idea to bring the body.
I'm glad we brought this body to this town where there's people that can die.
Yes, because we brought the body here so we can, kill the thing that would probably be wandering around and murdering who knows what without us being there to stop it.
You assume we can stop it?
Like Gretchen said, preparing for failure is stupid. Well, preparing to fail is stupid.
This is two big back-to-back battles.
Your point being?
Point being, this thing's bigger than us and has definitely got more charges than us.
Your point still being?
My point being, all of us are mostly magic and squishy and resourceless.
So what? Use your brain.
As you all watch as Hubert goes to attack a second time before a massive hand slams down onto him, leaving him in a crater. As the hand is slowly lifted up, and you all see Hubert lying on his gun.
Son of a bit.
Okay, now I am worried.
Yeah,
And it's its turn.
Oh, God.
Not again.
You all then watch as it reaches down, gripping onto Hubert and lifting him into the air,
Oh.
as it seems to be looking him over, similar to a child looking over a doll.
Ooh, pretty.
You then watch as it begins squeezing onto Hubert, and you're not entirely sure what its intent is just yet. Hubert needs to roll a Constitution.
I swear, if he dies again.
Okay.
Not a great con save.
proceed to begin going.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Okay.
Start to egg.
All right. I am going to go over. Oh. Going to go over here, and I am going to cast Thunderwave. Let's try and get him to drop Hubert.
Thunderwave.
Alright. You clap your hands together, causing a loud boom to radiate. You see the energy roll over its shoulders
Oh, god damn it!
as it comes to a stop and then slowly turns to look at you now, still holding on to Hubert.
Adel, exhales deeply, but she stands at the ready. Though, before doing that, she is going to cast... Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Mass Healing Word. On... I think everybody is in range. So yes, everybody, except for Big Guy. But including Hubert. And myself. So that will be a d4 plus 4? Yes.
I should your charisma modifier.
Oh, yes, that's 3, not 4. Actually, let me double check. I'm just remembering off the top of my head. Yeah, 3.
Ironic that Hubert's charisma is better than yours.
Like I said, she is a diplomat, but she kind of sucks at it.
Okay, good. That does work.
Shovel to everyone.
Oops.
Hubert's eyes will snap open as he begins realizing as to what is going on with him, as he looks down at his hand, just gripping his weapon, as he can't really do anything right now.
Hubert,
He looks to you.
are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good. I think it's about to focus on me in a moment.
That's fine.
I hope so.
I said that's less fine.
Oh,
As it moves on to Jubilee's turn.
I mean,
Jubilee will... Actually, hold on. Oh, I can just do it from right here. Cool. Bonus action. Gonna do this. Because I still have some inspiration points left. And it's within 60 feet, so I just double-checked that. So, Hubert, Adel Sarte, I can get Tauntaun, Thorgrim, and I guess our other dwarven friend.
Okay.
So, each of them gain 8 temporary hit points, and now can move without provoking an attack of opportunity.
okay.
Adel Sarte, move!
Does
Yep.
that mean I can?
Yeah, get out of the way.
Does this mean I can move toward it?
Yes.
Yes, you can move your full speed.
Hubert,
Oh, that's-
however, cannot move.
And does that, for example, if this, can I move like this toward it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Bingo! Your full movement speed. You can do it right now for free.
Excellent. Actually, I'm actually funny thing. I'm actually gonna move right here.
Well, Adel Sarte is going to move too, so you can move where she's going to be, where
Oh.
she is.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was just...
Adel Sarte
I
can
was...
move if she wants to.
I was just about to go here, but I realized it's focused on me, so that would be the worst decision I've ever made. So instead, I'm going
Trust
to go here.
Just swap places with Thorgrim.
And
And we create a new technique, mage swap.
then I'm just gonna oh wait, no, it's not my turn, so I can't say anything. Never mind.
I mean, speaking is a free action.
Oh, I'm just gonna look to Long Mace and say, How long do you think the people in the town will be able to raise defenses?
Well, as we weren't prepared for a fight, several minutes.
Okay, we're on our own for now then.
Alright, as a regular action, I'm just gonna toss a dagger at it, because that's as much as I can actually do.
Long Mace will join Thorgrim.
It's been a long time since I fought with a dwarf.
Dagger just flies right above you guys.
Alright, you throw the dagger, and you watch as it speeds toward it, and then it slowly moves Hubert into the way, and you watch as the dagger hits Hubert's shoulder, as Hubert looks to the dagger and then looks to you, Jubilee.
Yeah, I'm also
Sorry.
looking to Jubilee.
I didn't think it was gonna move him in the way. I didn't think it was smart.
You severely doubt how eldritch beings work.
Well, good news is he gained HP and lost 4, so he still gained 4 from me. It's still a net gain, guys. Okay, but that's my turn then.
Alright.
Unless you got something to add.
No?
Alright, then yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Moves to Long Mace, who's going to make some tackles with his Long Mace.
I wonder why he's named that.
It's because of his sword.
Oh, shit.
And Thorgrim, you watch as he brandishes his mace before twirling it around, and you hear the sound of metal unclinking as you see it slowly expand before he swings it forward. Now his mace looking more like a flail as he slams it into the side of the creature's head, causing it to lean to one side a bit from the impact before he twirls and slams it into the other side of its head. And you see the creature reacting to the damage, however, it doesn't seem bothered by the damage.
Shit.
So you can't tell if that means that it just has a lot of HP, or if it's resistant to this somehow. Tauntaun.
Tauntaun is here. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck the familiars are at.
We just keep unlocking all these secret fights, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We keep tripping over the super bosses.
Yep.
I don't really have anything I can do other than try and get Patterson. Question.
Well, it would be getting back up.
Right?
I have no idea what you said, Tauntaun.
My bird has been summoned, correct?
No. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Fuck! I blame all of you.
Blame yourself.
I will blame you. You suck at buying time. Okay. Plan B. Run.
Ah, yes, the Captain Jack Sparrow approach.
Hey, the Jonathan Joestar approach.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I know. That's fair. I
I
deserve
have a
that.
specific destination in mind. So we're dash actioning.
Alright, all of you just see Tauntaun suddenly run away with no explanations whatsoever.
At this, Adel lets out a very exasperated Tauntaun.
God damn it!
He just responded Patterson. Oh, okay. I get it now.
No, he said, have a plan! Not
Oh.
Patterson, have a plan!
This is going to go terribly.
It could go terribly, or the city is really going to love undead.
Oh, goodness.
Either way, it's a win-win. Either the town dies...
I think at that point we know what he's up to.
Thorgrim, it's your turn.
2 questions. Was Hubert set down?
No,
No? He's
he is still being held aloft.
I see. Am I still able to move within the creature's range without getting punched in the face?
Yes.
Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to go like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. So I can flank my dwarf buddy.
Alright, so unfortunately, this creature is too big to be flanked by only 2 people.
Oh, great. So Hubert has to be set down to be flanked by 2. Great. So, Fulgrim, not knowing this, is going to rage. Spend rage. And is going to start making 2 first normal Warhammer attack, not reckless. See how easy it is to kill. Oh, I wish it was reckless. Ah!
Alright, you swing the Warhammer, and you hit against its hide. Find that this creature, despite its looks like a feels like a very large mass of muscle, as you deal no damage.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go reckless with this next one. Fuck it.
Okay.
20 to hit?
Will hit.
Cool. Scooby-Doo. 9. And since it seems like it's gonna be a long ass fight, I'm gonna pop my action surge for 2 more attacks. Also reckless.
Okay.
Hit. 13. Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
2 damage. And then I'm gonna pop a key point for Flurry of Blows. Also reckless.
Okay.
16?
16. You throw the first punch in your flurry, and it hits against the meaty wall of muscle, and you find that you did not get through.
Okay. Last one also reckless.
Meaty smack. You know,
Oh, I'm glad it was reckless, but I missed anyway.
You know, since it's got tentacles, doesn't that mean that technically Thorgrim could be punching its dick?
Keep it classy, Tauntaun. Keep it classy.
I am! Think about it. Octopi and squid, one of their tentacles is dick. It's a 1 in 8 or 10 chance.
Stop.
You're going to do his best to stab at it in his precarious predicament. He stabs it once with the rapier, and as he goes to stab it the second time with the rapier, it gets hung in another part of its carapace before he grunts, swinging the short sword, which he stabs into its arm that's holding him, the creature never letting him go. As it moves to creature's turn.
Actually, I'm really glad I didn't hit with my flurry of blow, either of my flurry of blows attacks, because I couldn't spend a key point because I raged.
Oh. Well. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah, this is fine.
you all then watch as it slowly lifts its free hand, and you see it slowly begin dragging its fingers across the air, and you all hear the sound, a sound that sounds like tearing, and you're not sure what's going on. Jubilee, roll a perception check.
Me again?
Yes, you again.
I am a little preoccupied.
Everything's fine, hunky-dory, absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever.
It's just making chalk drawings in midair.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, death approaches.
I feel a strange stabbing sensation in my back.
Fatal third day.
Yes?
You take 21 points of force damage as a strange blade suddenly appears behind you, racking across your back.
Ouch.
What the hell was
And
that?
You turn around and you see a strange sword made of a strange energy behind you. You also see a small tear in the air which slowly fixes itself. Seemingly, that is where the sword came from.
What the heck is this? Okay. I'm guessing that this sword counts as an actual creature, I should say.
Oh.
So moving away.
If that's what I think that is, that's a bad sign.
Agreed. And it also means I can't really get away because I feel if I do, that will cause an attack of opportunity, which will leave me FUCK'd. Alright.
Yep.
If we're not already.
I think we might be, but
Positively.
what to do,
Jesus
what
back.
to do.
What to do.
Okay, I know what to do. I am going to cast Thunder Wave once again. Let's see how this sword responds.
Alright. You slam your hands together and you watch the Jubilee too close to you. You hit Jubilee with this. I think you hit Jubilee with this.
Mother of mercy.
Jubilee!
See?
Jubilee, make a con save.
I am sorry.
Ow!
Ow.
Jubilee, you are knocked onto the nice, comforting embrace of a very bloody and eviscerated corpse. As
Why?
Adel Sarday, you clap your hands, causing the big boom to go, causing even more flashbacks for Thorgrim, and you see the sword is not affected by this.
Meanwhile, 50 feet away. Oh, god damn it, why?
Why do you all like booms?
Wait until
Meanwhile,
you see.
I'm the only one who took damage on that one.
Well,
Ow.
yeah, sorry about that.
I'm imagining like Adel Sarday gets stabbed in the back, turns around, squeaks, and then just lets out this cacophony.
Yeah.
Boom.
And it hits Jubilee.
Yeah, and just like, ow.
I guess that's my turn for now.
It is really good at throwing our own attacks at our own friends.
No
Jubilee,
kidding.
it's your turn. Takes
Thunder
half your
Fire.
move. Wait, that didn't knock you prone. Never mind.
Nope, just knocked me back, and now I'm just disgusted. Okay, it is a 20-foot cube, so just doing some
Stepped in
measurements
his
here.
neck. Ew.
I want to. All right, so I'm doing this a little off the map, so bear with me. I want to put a fairy fire down where I don't hit the guys, so I want to make sure it goes like this high up and like across, but it has to be like a one square over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here.
All right.
There.
What's there? I don't see
I
anything.
moved everybody one square to the left.
Oh, thank you. So yes, I will be doing fairy fire, so that way I don't hit these guys and I don't hit Thorgrim. So it should only hit this thing from that point.
Wait, what color is your fairy fire?
I think you got it right the first time. I think I
Blue.
chose. I'm pretty sure I chose the blue. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me double check.
Blue.
Yes, I chose the blue.
Yeah, blue.
That's great.
Yeah, blue.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna get off the corpse, I guess. Or actually, can I look inside the corpse, see if there's anything else going on in there? Hello?
Hello?
Hi?
Hello?
Okay, I'm back, sorry. No, there is nothing else in the corpse.
Alright, then in that case, nothing else then.
You gonna move your character off the corpse, or?
I'll move it inside, I guess. But I don't want to move to Glusadal Sarday now.
Why not?
Because she seems to freak out a little too much and you stunned her.
Starting to think it wasn't on purpose and she was just mad I accidentally hit Hubert.
Alright. Long Mace gets one attack. As he twirls the Long Mace, hitting it once again in the head. As its head moves upwards from the impact. And Adel Sarday, you see the sword shimmer for a second before solidifying and does not go away.
Well, looks like it has to concentrate on it at least.
Tauntaun.
Tauntaun is still going to continue with the run. I don't know how long it's going to take to get close enough to Patterson to be able to feel the ping and the connect.
Probably the front gate of the crypt. I'll be that nicer.
Okay, how long is that going to take me? Are we still technically in scale?
Yeah. Alright. Thorgrim.
I'm going to. I recognize Jubilee's fairy fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so recognizing that the magical sparkles make it easier to hit for some reason, Thorgrim will calm himself down a little bit, take a deep breath while still in his rage, and will start attacking not recklessly because he no longer needs to.
You have advantage, so...
I have advantage anyway, so I don't need to roll with advantage. I've already got it. So, first attack, working there. 17?
That's not good.
Okay.
What?
Attack. I'm assuming 25 does hit.
That's good.
Excellent.
I don't know why she says no.
Alright. So as you swing this time, you watch as it moves Hubert in the way, and you crack Hubert in the side of the head before you see Hubert go limp.
Oh no, sorry Hubert.
This human shield bullshit is getting old.
I'm going to... I have a quick question.
Yo.
Since I used a attack on an enemy, even though it used one of my allies as a human shield, can I still use a Battle Master?
You'll deal more damage to Hubert.
I'm assuming that an extra D8 won't kill him, because he just fell unconscious. So, what I'm asking is, could I, theoretically go or trip a creature that is blocking me with another ally?
You can't trip it.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
But I may allow you to goad it, since that's more of a verbal thing.
Okay. You know what? I don't think I will, because I don't want to do extra damage. Instead, I will use my... I'll use another use my first key point, and I'm going to... Instead of Flurry of Blows, because I don't want to punch you with it, I will enter Patient Defense, so it has disadvantage on me. And because I have Dwarven Fortitude, I get to spend it with that. Heal. as Thorgrim cracks Hubert in the jaw. He just winces and just goes, "Hey, sorry, Hubert. Sorry about that."
Hubert does not hear you, and he fails one death saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
All he hears is ringing in his head right now.
Alright. First things first. Natal Sarday, you see the blade beginning to vibrate before it swings down at you a second time,
Yep.
dealing 13 points of force damage. Okay. As the creature continuing to hold on to Hubert will make 2 attacks. One at long mace, one at Thorgrim.
Remember, you got disadvantage.
Yep.
On you.
As it swings at long mace, a large tentacle comes down, slamming into long mace, who attempted to protect himself with the shield. However, it's still very obvious he took a heavy hit from that, as he winces and makes a noise of him struggling, as you can hear the metal of his armor and the shield beginning to under the impact.
Oh god.
Then it swings at Thorgrim. Thorgrim, despite you being very patient with your defense and attempting to read all of its blows, getting ready to dodge, you see that its hand is much bigger than you actually anticipated as it swings its hand down towards you.
Alright, come on. Oh shit.
As it deals 34 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Ow.
Natal Sarday.
jeez.
Okay. Disengaging, and then hitting yeah. Then I will cast Mass Healing Word on everyone except for Big Ugly over there.
Hubert's eyes snap open as Thorgrim, they snap open, and while you're sitting there trying to prevent the hand from crushing you, you just see Hubert's eyes staring daggers at you.
I'm sorry, okay?
Natal Sarday.
Hey?
Or Jubilee, sorry.
Great, now you're mixing us up too.
Yep.
Well, what can I do? Best thing I can do is, I guess I'll do this.
Alright. You begin dancing and you hear the chimes going off. And as your spell is about to go, you see the creature slowly look to you before its hand leaves Hubert, as it slowly eases its hand toward you, and you feel the magic suddenly be pulled from you as you see a distortion in its hand as you watch as your magic slowly leaves you and goes into its hand.
That motherfucker just counterspell me?
Yes.
I think it did a little bit more than that. But hey, at least it let go of Hubert.
No.
What? You said it...
The hand that was crushing Thorgrim.
It wasn't
Let go of Thorgrim.
Oh. Right.
I was flavoring it.
So yeah, I got counterspelled. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mother of fuck. Okay.
Great. Wonderful. Excellent.
No, I tried.
Yeah, you tried, but no.
Oh.
It's a mage, which is great.
I'm gonna move a little on the other side of the werewolf corpse, just so I could be a little further from the sword, and that's it.
That thing's scary. Alright. So, moves to Long Mace's turn, who gets up from his crater, and then he looks to the wall and he goes, "Fire the damn thing!" As you all hear.
I thought you said several minutes.
As you bolt fly, slamming the creature in the chest, and you all see purple ichor begin flowing from where the wound has been hit. And Jubilee, you watch as the sword shimmers a bit before it fades away.
Oh, now it fades away. Okay.
And Long Mace looks to you and goes, "I lied. In case that damn thing can hear us."
Smart.
I know.
Thank you.
Anton.
Okay. First contact is not shot at. Tauntaun has made it to gate, I think.
Did it take a dash action for you to do? Wait, it's a bonus action to call to Patterson.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Alright.
Tauntaun is just going to yell really, really loudly. Patterson.
Mentally, I assume?
That too.
Okay.
But like, that really over the top type, that fuck. What am I thinking of? Fucking Helsing Ultimate Abridged, that type of scream. No, like when they call for Alucard and Anderson.
Alucard!
Okay.
Yeah, basically that. Patterson is my Alucard.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You know it's going to take a very, very long time for him to get to you.
I'm hoping that if he rushes, the other guy will think something's up and come with. In the meantime, that is all I can do. That was my action and bonus action. And movement.
Give me just a second. Let's see. It's going to take him well over 10 turns to get to you. Alright, Orgrim, it's your turn.
Swingy, swingy. 2 more attacks with the fairy fire advantage. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. I'm going to spend a superiority die, and I'm going to add an extra d8 damage to this. And I would like this big fucker to make a wisdom save.
What's your DC?
14.
Okay. Okay. So what's he making the wisdom save for?
He is making the wisdom save versus my goading attack.
Which gives it disadvantage on everybody except you.
Yep.
Okay. So How do you want to flavor your goading attack?
I'm going to smack it in the side that is. How tall is it?
Very.
Height, yes.
Sorry.
Hold on. It is 20 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm gonna smack it in like the side that is holding Hubert currently, and I'm going to yell at it, "Hey, put him down! I'm the one you want, not him!" And I just start yelling and screaming, both in common and in Dwarven, just, shouting obscenities and telling him to put Hubert down and, focus on me. Yeah, just being my usual brash Dwarven self. Second attack is 16.
You swing your second attack and it bounces off of its exterior as it continues staring at you.
Since patient defense didn't really work last time, it's still good. So I'm going to spend my second turn to give it a couple advantage punches with that fire.
Prepare for the punching!
Yes, the punching begins! 9 damage plus 2 fire.
Okay.
Then second, 3, so 6 damage plus 2x.
Okay. Moves to Hubert's turn. Hubert will go back to stabbing it, as that's the best thing he can do. And only one of his attacks land home.
Doing his best Shadow of the Colossus right now.
Hubert's tired. He has no spells. He has no slots. He can't fight. Alright. So, as you yell at it to put Hubert down, it watches you for a long while before it then lifts its hand up, as if showing you Hubert, Thorgrim.
Put him down.
You then watch as it begins squeezing onto Hubert. You hear Hubert let out a few grunts of pain, but he does not scream as it deals... Wow, it rolled kind of pathetically. 2, 4, 15 points of damage.
Pathetic, he says.
It's
Yes.
just taunting me.
Then it will use its second attack to attack you, Thorgrim. With a... oh yeah, that hits. That's like a 21.
Yeah.
As it deals 33 points of damage as it slams its hand back down on top of you. Why does it hurt so much? It keeps kicking me in the dick.
Why is her head so big?
And then you watch as it lifts its free hand off of you and begins scratching the air slowly as you all begin hearing a tearing sound once more.
Oh boy.
As this time, a much smaller sword appears behind you.
God damn it.
Right. Jubilee, You look behind you and you see a miniature version of the weapon that had attacked Adel Sarday swing down at you, slicing you across your arm, dealing 6 points of force damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Adel Sarday.
Alright. I am going to do this. Wait, hold on. Yep. To Hubert, Thorgrim, and Long Mace.
Thank you.
Hubert wakes up a third time in the fight, staring at the sky. It's just, why don't we just let me die?
What else? Guess I'll just go over here. So if it attacks me, it won't hit long bottom in the process. Long bottom? What the fuck? long mace. Long mace. What the fuck is long bottom?
Jubilee.
Sounds like some Harry Potter
Give me a
shit.
moment.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck did that come from?
I think Matt's correct in saying that Neville Longbottom was a Harry Potter character.
That's where it came from. I never even fucking.
He was a really forgetful, pudgy guy.
I never even fucking watched Harry Potter. Why do I know that name?
I don't know, but I missed.
Are you attacking the sword?
I don't know. What else is there to do? I'm almost out of spells.
You poke your rapier through it. You see that your rapier just passes through, and this just appears to be energy.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Jubilee just yells at the big thing. You know what? Fuck it. It's getting vicious mockery then.
It responds in common. What?
How can you vicious mockery if you've already tackled?
Fuck, it's an action. Never mind. I
Alright.
keep thinking it's a bonus action.
I mean, you
carry
can still viciously mock it, it just won't do any damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Long Mace will use the action on his turn as he looks over to the wall. Fire another! As you all see a different ballista fire off another bolt, which speeds towards the creature, hitting it in the side, and you watch as it as it drifts a bit and makes a noise of discomfort, but continues standing despite this, as Long Mace goes.
Sorry, as he goes what?
Sorry, I was talking to somebody, and he goes, God damn you, you resilient bastard!
That's what I've been saying.
How many more shots do you have?
We all reloaded.
Shit.
Hey, I hope Patterson knows how to write. 'Cause I know he can't speak.
You told Patterson to come, so he's already spent his first turn sprinting to you.
That's fair. I guess I can just wait.
Alright.
Kind of useless without Monday.
Thorgrim.
Well,
It's like a very
I
long.
don't have too much else to do. Just might as well just keep swinging.
Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, swinging, swinging.
Not a great start. Not a great end.
You swing twice, and you just feel like you're hitting nothing but muscle.
God damn it! I'm going to use my last key point, and it already burned through all three, to enter patient defense again, so I can drop another hit die.
Alright.
I'm not hurting yet, but, you know, this seems like it's going to be a long fight.
Meanwhile, Thorgrim, ha! I have regen, motherfuckers!
Haha! Also, guess what? 69 HP again.
Nice.
Nice.
As Hubert will do his 2 attacks. Just going for stabs.
Hubert, maybe you should focus on getting out of that thing.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Stab it?
This thing is too strong, I can't overpower it.
So wiggle your way out.
It is pretty strong.
It's holding on to you tightly, but remove a couple of layers and you should be able to squeeze out of there.
I don't have enough room to strip.
I'm sorry, what?
We're just like, wait, what?
As Jubilee, you take 13 points of force damage as the weapon attacks you once again.
God damn it.
Question.
Answer.
Can I get barding for my owl?
You get what?
Barding? It's animal armor.
Maybe if you find someone who can make it. Alright. So the creature looks towards the wall, as it has been shot twice from there so far. And it's gonna do.
That swing. Oh, no, I rolled damage with I meant to roll. Damn it, 18?
It hits.
Woohoo! And I've got Sentinel, so it stays
Where the fuck you think you're going, bitch?
Some good news at last.
there.
Oh, that's
rolled the
not me.
same
They're
damage.
probably going to try to kill you.
Probably.
So it comes to an abrupt stop, as it seems insulted by you, Thorgrim, before it turns towards you and you see its tentacle rising in the air.
Haha! Take that, bitch! Oh shit.
Aha! Oh, I regret my life choices!
Come on, bitch, focus on me. Oh,
This was a calculated risk, but god damn it, I should have paid attention in school.
But man, I'm bad at math. As it deals 25 points of bludgeoning damage with its first attack. And 29 damage with its second.
Good.
Adelsarde.
oh boy, okay. I am going to do... Hold on. I am going to do this, but at was second level. So I am giving bless to Hubert, Thorgrim, Long Mace, and myself.
Alright. Bless is the D4, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
And seeing that I was about to go to the wall, I'm just going to, sidestep, just go over in this direction so I'm not on its way.
Please avoid the wall right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid the wall before I get hit, like, with the fucking Colossal Titan.
Jubilee.
Fuck this thing. Fuck it so hard.
Okay.
Do what I did.
Run the fuck away like a coward?
Yes. This coming from you?
I have plans to come back.
Bitch, please. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I just don't like Patterson.
He did have plans to come back. He just forgot that it's like 400 feet of movement that Patterson has to run through.
Yeah.
With a 60-foot move speed,
Oh,
even
yeah.
with dashing.
I plan on joining the fight after the fight's over. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so it needs to make a wisdom save. Alright, Jubilee, what do you say?
You ugly calamari face son of a bitch. You really don't belong here. Fuck off.
You roll damage. As you see it raising its hand to hit Thorgrim as it stops as it hears you, before it slowly turns and looks to you. And then you see its arm rear back that's holding Hubert.
Oh, fuck me. Come on. Oh, Jesus.
I hope I'm a lot better at catching now.
I mean, you've always been good at catching. Catching people is a different story.
As it deals 24 points of bludgeoning damage to both you and Hubert.
And I'm down.
Ah, yes.
Fuck.
Killed a person with the dead guy.
Ding.
Okay. How fast can I get there? Not very.
Not at all. Although, bonus action. Don't you have Misty?
Nope.
Ooh. Oh, you did.
I changed out that spell while I got Dimension Door.
As the last ballista fires, slamming it directly in its back, where it leans forward, more purple ichor flowing out of it, as it slowly rises up, still not going down.
How injured does it look?
Very. Tauntaun.
Take too long!
I always thought we were gonna get disappointed.
Disappointed in you, Patterson. Patterson gets stabbed and stops running to you.
Hurry up, Patterson! Stupid limited range bullshit.
Thorgrim. Oh, right, he's Burb. Hubert needs to make a death save.
He's burp.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
Fuck.
Creature's turn.
Hubert's gonna die again.
Why is it getting in my way, the son of a bitch?
As it squiggles over to the wall before slamming its hand down on top of it and pulls to the left, knocking and destroying all 3 ballista that were sitting atop of it.
Mother of... Okay.
Before it turns and swings its hand down at long pace. As you see, once again, Long Mace holds up his shield to protect himself with another very heavy "Doo!" and you actually feel like you hear cracking from the metal of his armor, and you're not sure how many more of these he can take.
Yeah, I'm getting some big
Insert it.
Attack on Titan vibes.
Also, Thorgrim's back.
Yeah.
Oh, Thorgrim, take your turn.
Oh, cool. Smash.
You need to move in close. While you were gone, since you were burbed, the creature scootled over to the wall and destroyed the 3 ballistas that shot it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and yeeted our friend into me and knocked me out.
Oh yeah, and also Hubert rolled a nat 1 on his death saving throw, so he has 2 failed death saves.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
I go away for 5 minutes.
Hey, what can we say? We can't help dying.
That'll hit. As you slam into it, and you see it lean over, but it then rises slowly as you swing the second time, only for your warhammer to bounce off of its side.
No, it doesn't. It's 21 to guess.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Alright.
goodness.
I was saying great.
So how do you want to do this?
Oh!
I see Hubert roll or get yeeted right into Jubilee, and the moment that I see my two friends attacking each other, Thorgrim just fucking snaps, and he does the attack I'm not going Attack on Titan, I'm going Shadow of the Colossus, running up this thing's back, and then I leap into the air and bring the hammer down with both hands right on the top of what I assume is its head, and just sort of leave a depression that goes further down its shoulders, down. Baby, are you down?
Holy fuck.
As you hit it in the head, you then watch as it slowly begins falling over, and you're like, yeah! And then you realize that gravity also affects you before you fall, and just, ah!
Yeah! Shit!
Fuck yeah, I killed it! Fuck, gravity's gonna kill me!
Do you need a dex save?
Nah.
Okay.
Alright.
You want me to take damage? I can take damage. Okay.
Nah.
I just...
Well, someone better help the other two.
Yep, sprinting over. And
Alright, hold on. I need to do some measurements. Okay. I will need a death save from Jubilee and you.
oh, brother.
Hubert's fine.
Hey! He's not dying. Neither is she!
Alright. Who do you heal first, Natal Sunday?
Hubert. And before you say anything, he's fucking dying more than you, so don't even. So...
I know, I was actually coughing.
As you heal Hubert, you just see him slowly reach over, places a hand on Jubilee's belly, and gives her 1 health after you awaken Hubert, but Hubert does not get up.
Hubert, are you okay?
I am very sore.
Right. Let's get you to somewhere safe.
I need you to roll healing, Zoj.
Oh,
I need
right.
you to roll healing.
I forgot to press the button.
Thorgrim is going to run over to the rest of the group. But as he runs over, he holds his hand up for a possible high five from One Mace.
Alright, so as you run by, he's holding up his fist for a fist bump, so you do that awkward high five grabbing fist bump thing as you just hear him go, as you just hear him mutter, close enough.
We'll workshop it later. And
Workshop it later!
Hubert, Jubilee, are you okay?
They're
Oh, God.
fine. They're fine.
It hurts, but I'll live.
I'm sore.
Tauntaun and Patterson come rushing out the gate. I'm back! Oh wait! Oh, it's dead.
Patterson will then give 4 thumbs ups.
Oh my God. He can do it more! No!
You're as fast as you can, Patterson. That's all that matters.
He drops to his knees and just goes, no!
Nope, the skeleton. Find a way to make the skeleton faster.
You were as fast as you were, Patterson. That's all that matters, son.
Adel just looks at Tauntaun and then just sighs and sits down.
Don't you sigh at me, Missy. I'm useless without the skeleton.
She just shakes her head. Well,
At
that...
least he didn't truly abandon us.
At least there's that.
Why would I abandon you? I need you all.
How pragmatic.
At least for now.
Right.
So, I guess we do whatever they want now, because we're no condition to argue.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I mean, you all aren't.
I'm ready to meet more dwarves. Let's go.
yes, you do much better with them than I did. I have a feeling that they dislike me.
Probably they're not used to diplomatic flowery words like you. They probably will shine more to just you talking and stuff.
I feel if I spoke in Dwarvish, they'd be insulted more than anything.
More than likely. Thorgrim will straighten up and just sort of and just walk right up to
You see him looking over his armor and shields, which have several cracks in it, as he just sighs and goes, "This is going to take forever to fix."
You okay there, bud?
I'm fine. Unfortunately, we lost the ballista.
That's fine.
Firebrand will fix it.
Firebrand is an inventor, bud?
I did. Can you repeat that?
It says Firebrand of yours an inventor?
That's the easiest way to say it.
Fine with me, I guess, as long as he helps the town.
Is what I'm hearing is that this is the tauntaun of this, or not the tauntaun, the ale of this world?
In any case, we need to get back to Gretchen.
You need any help? I need like to offer you a shoulder from you.
Despite the fact that he's wearing a helmet, the way that he stares at you, you can almost feel you've insulted him by saying this.
Sorry, I know, dwarf. Yeah, no, sorry. Lead on, I guess.
Hello?
Hey, it's back.
Oh, hey! You just missed another fight.
Yeah, you missed some real shit, dude.
Yep.
Just big tentacle monster came out of Big Red. Tauntaun went to go collect his skeleton. It ended up taking longer than he remembered, and came back at the end.
I almost died.
People were getting thrown into other people. It was great.
It went all Attack on
Listening got
Titan.
broken, there was an Attack on Titan reference, then there was a Shadow of the Colossus reference.
Basically,
Now Tauntaun's sitting here poking a dead body again.
we almost died. And the town's
Y'all
walls
almost
almost got
died.
destroyed, and Tauntaun ran.
Tauntaun ran to go get the one thing that makes him useful.
I'm sure his lightning or his other spells or powers he keeps mentioning wouldn't be useful at all.
Yeah, those are 3rd level spells. I don't have any more slots.
The fuck kind of spellcaster are you?
Full?
Mother of mercy.
GM, quick question.
Yo.
When we make our way to Gretchen's office, I guess you could say, would that constitute as enough time and lack of effort for a short rest?
No,
Okay. Just thought I'd check.
not even close.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, so Long Mace, despite being very battered and bruised and hurt, will walk around and gather up the party to go to Gretchen.
Can Tauntaun try and cast Mending
On...
Armor?
Sure. You cast Mending on it, and you see a small portion of it get fixed. As he looks it over, and then looks to you. That's going to take a long time.
Good thing I can just fucking spam this shit.
Later. For now,
Okay.
we need to get back to Gretchen. Are there any arguments of going to Gretchen?
No,
Nope.
Tauntaun wants to fix armor. He feels bad.
Hell, I'd love to see another quad.
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh,
love
wow.
Gretchen.
She was between his legs.
Gretchen she's something.
She sounds like a wonderful woman.
He sounds like a wonderful and truly inspiring woman.
I mean, if they make Edel Sardane talk like that about her, they have to be great.
Deeply appreciated.
Here we come, battered and bruised.
I'm gonna.
Bowmasters is not here.
I'm gonna stand.
Oh, no voice.
Yeah, for once, I'm just gonna stay back.
Okay.
Clementine gonna stay up in front with the skeleton.
Okay.
Sorry. Rest is,
No.
It's better now.
No.
We haven't even had a short
Alright,
rest.
perfect. George is gonna fucking go over to this fucking fountain and lie down.
In
Okay.
the fountain?
No, like on like the what's this fucking outer rim of it?
Okay, hold on. Let me...
The outer rim.
I think you're missing something here that we should have mentioned. The reason why we were going to Gretchen is because Gretchen is making sure that none of us are bitten or infected. If she finds out that we are infected and we are in a state where we could be a possible danger, she is going to hang us by the neck.
George knows that.
I mean,
You knew that?
so I'm just gonna make it canonical now. George had fallen asleep before Big Red was cut open, and that's why he did not participate in the fight.
Bruh.
But now he's awake. He's just lying down on this fucking. What's this called? The bench?
Nah. I haven't been asleep the entire time. Patterson can carry him.
Nah, he's fine now. He's awake. Now that his player is here. All right.
Is this
Patterson
really
doesn't
right?
get to just fucking bridal carry the Asmar.
So, as you all get into position, you watch as Long Mace goes up to Gretchen, and you hear him beginning to speak. However, he's talking very quietly, not going out of his way to make sure that you all don't hear what he's saying. Before he takes a few steps over, Gretchen will ponder for a minute before nodding, and pulls out her little booklet and opens it up before looking to you, Thorgrim, and goes, "Name."
Thorgrim of the Coalbeard clan.
She then begins jotting it down. "I am Gretchen Strongarm. You and your compatriots helped defend."
Merry band of misfits.
Don't interrupt her, Tauntaun.
Please don't interrupt.
As I was saying, you all defended the town whenever another aggressor came.
Yes, we do.
Greatly appreciated. However, 3 of our ballistae were destroyed during the encounter, correct?
Yes, they were literally stepped on by a creature.
In that case, I am going to withhold the money that I was going to reward you for the werewolf packs to repair our ballistae.
What if I could repair it? Would we be able to get money then?
That's fair enough. The state of the city is much more important than our pockets.
I am glad you agree. She then looks to Tauntaun and goes, "What means do you have to repair a ballistae?"
Ask the man in armor. I repaired part of his.
Yes, you used mending. You cannot use mending to fix an entire contraption the size of a ballista.
To be fair, I don't know how big a ballista is.
Very.
It's bigger than any of us.
Bigger than a people.
Yeah, it's bigger than a people. Definitely bigger than a dwarf.
Well, then never mind then.
In any case, I will withhold the coin until such a point as the ballistae have been replaced.
Fair enough.
Long Mace also informed me you were the one that was bitten so many times during the siege upon my home, correct?
Regrettably, yes. But it was only to protect those around me so that they would not be bitten as much.
Come forward. He then begins observing you, and you see her fixating on all of the bite marks, and then she goes, "So, Longmace tells me that you seemed to be in the correct state of mind while defending the city."
I like to think so. The state of my companions and their well-being is my number one priority. I will protect them with my life if I have to.
He also informed me that you entered a state similar to Mantle. Mantle is the name of your barkeeper.
Ah, yes. We share that similar anger, that similar rage, that makes us shrug off that battle damage.
Then you are a wildling. A savage.
It's a bit more complicated than that, actually. I was born and raised in a location known as Sobania, which is underground, as we dwarves do. My profession, you could say, was that of a pit fighter. Whose job was to entertain others through combat. The reason that I have learned to control and harness my rage like a barkeep is because my life was taken from me by a man that I now seek to find and destroy. I did not ask for this name, but I have learned to control it.
That sounds very similar to being savage. I have nothing against savages. I merely needed to know what you were.
I am as you say, but I also have battle experience and know some martial arts. So I am a savage of many talents.
How long do you and your compatriots plan on staying here?
Well, I would assume we plan on staying here until we have methods to return to where we originally came from. Kind of like looks back at the rest of the group and, for any sort of sign of, no, that's the wrong answer, but that's kind of what he thought.
So long as you stay within wall, you will be under very heavy observation to ensure that none of you go feral.
I believe that to be fair.
In any case, you are all dismissed.
If you need me for anything, please do not hesitate. I am very happy to help fellow dwarves with whatever you need.
He nods to this before motioning you in a way that says you're free to go.
Nod his head, not really respectfully like bow, but it's sort of just sort of like a curtain on respect. It's looking back looking at Long Mace for giving like an air fist bump, and then the rest of
Elle just turns and starts, like, heading along. Since they were dismissed.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well.
Were we all dismissed, or was it just Thorgrim?
All of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. That
What? Oh, not again.
Not
What?
Hmm?
nothing. It's not,
No, just my.
I legit thought she was gonna question all of us, but I guess not.
Perhaps you were satisfied with the answers I
Ah, God damn it.
Hmm.
There's the guy who was dead, now isn't.
Not again.
Yes,
Oh,
again.
there he
gave.
goes.
Refresh.
Jubilee must
Oh.
do the teleporting.
Yeah, my
I
bad.
fixed it.
It's the traditional dancer for people teleporting randomly.
Call me fucking Nightcrawler. Actually, with the tail and the horns, that makes sense.
What were you saying, Jay?
I said I'm back. That was it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So now what, guys?
all going along.
Now, I'm going to go back to the tomb.
Okay.
Did you not just hear her? We're under extreme watch now.
Oh yes, that's true. It probably.
And I have an undead. Where the fuck else would I go?
Well, that just means I have an audience now.
And I think Thorgrim means it's unlikely that our undead friends would enjoy guards being there to watch you watch him.
They would be watching you watching him.
That just sounds like some next level voyeurism.
Either way, I doubt he'd like it, and if he doesn't like it, he might stop upgrading your Patterson.
You just call him my boy.
Either
Send
way,
your boy. It might be best to send your boy off again if you want upgrades, and stay with us in the meantime until said upgrades are done.
Want to learn how to do upgrades.
well, do what you wish.
I shall.
I need to go to sleep because I think I am going to
Same.
collapse at any given moment.
I do believe I also.
I'm sorry, Adelsorde, but you didn't have your manservant thrown into you at full speed.
When you call him a manservant, she actually gives you a very stern look, but doesn't say anything.
Sorry, I didn't know what else to call it.
I mean, to be fair, he is a man and a servant.
I mean, what would you call Hubert then?
My friend?
Your friend.
That's actually very sweet.
Yes, it is actually. I apologize for misspeaking. I must be a little upset from the damage I took.
You did have a full-grown man thrown into you.
Can I don't mean to get all sappy or stupid, but Adelsorde, Hubert, can I
Yeah.
call you my friends too?
Adel, stops and looks to you a little confused. I thought we already were.
Oh,
Thorgrim already turns to look at Hubert.
You can call me whatever you want.
That's Hubert
look
for
at that!
That is Hubert for
You're
yes,
actually
Thorgrim.
You're actually breaking through his shell, Thorgrim.
And Thorgrim actually kind of tears up a little bit.
So, off topic, I've discovered something weird about the tokens with X's on them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
The X's don't rotate.
What the fuck? Oh, that's cursed!
Diagonal.
No! Oh, God!
It's not crossed out. It's got a big plus now.
Oh, no!
You know what?
It's uber strong.
You know what that means? That means it grows.
Ah! Oh,
Super
Christ.
kaiju.
Quick, set it to Wumbo.
We don't have an expert in wombology here.
Are you sure?
What the hell are we doing?
Who knows?
Memes.
We were going home for nappy time.
All right, back to the end. Back to the end for some relaxing.
And as we're heading back to the Moonflower Inn, Thorgrim actually is like, he's got a bit of a pep in his step. He's not trudging back like he usually does. He's a little bit more
Everyone else is trudging because he's the one who took the least amount of damage, I think.
Well,
No,
not only that, but also he's younger.
Great. Dad is now our older brother.
Yeah, exactly. Dad is now uncle.
Dad has gone from being crotchety old man to middle-aged man.
Oh, great. That means I'm going to have a midlife crisis again. Oh, no.
I gotta wear.
Crisis
You
too.
don't understand. I have to wear Crocs with socks.
Hey, Thorgrim, in all fairness, you've been having a midlife crisis.
Oh, please.
Because you don't know when you're going to die, so it's always a midlife crisis.
Whoever did our fan art, which is, by the way, excellent.
It wasn't fan arts, it was a commission.
Whoever
This is
did our
official art.
Whoever did our official commission, by the way, are fucking awesome. I kind of want to have a commission of Thorgrim with Crocs, socks, sunglasses, and a baseball cap.
What is wrong with you, man?
I am not paying for such cursed nonsense.
I will.
Pay for
How
it then. I will send you the link.
Fellow kids.
I will send you their contact information. Pay for it yourself.
You need him in the full Steve Buscemi outfit.
Yikes.
With skateboard.
No, you see, if I do this, I'm paying for meme versions of all of our characters.
Go ahead.
Do it. Yes. No balls. Do it.
Go ahead. I will give you their information. Have fun.
Awesome. Now I just gotta.
So I hope you realize the commissioner's gonna hate us once he gets so many commissions.
That's not my name. And I think they'll be fine. Remember, they were not necessarily hate us, but be very confused.
So let's see, we have Dad bought fucking...
Hey, we can talk about this later. We still in sesh, yes?
we can. Okay, we'll talk about this later. The only meme that comes to mind for Jubilee is just those really shitty milk memes.
What?
The one with the Inta girl wearing a Mega Milk shirt.
Oh,
No,
that's lame.
not what I'm talking about at all.
Huh. But moving on, back to D&D. What do you all do?
Sitting down, sitting at a table and just leaning forward.
Pat her on the shoulder and say, "What's up?"
I had a Hubert thrown at me.
Right, that would be horrible.
Everything hurts still.
Yeah, wish I could help, but yeah. Sorry. Wish I was there to catch him.
No.
Thorgrim is gonna look over at Barkeep and just sort of do like a 200 nonchalant salute.
You see him, he has his elbows rested on the bar, and he is staring directly at you and Jubilee.
He knows already. Fuck.
He knew since the
I
beginning.
I'm gonna walk over.
Okay.
know you know. And I'm sorry, but I told you I would not cause trouble in here, and I won't cause trouble. Neither will Jubilee. I know that probably doesn't mean shit to you, but this is my promise to you.
And yet, Jubilee has caused a lot of problem already.
I do.
Between the hijinks and the rampant loud sex.
At this, you just see Mantle stare at you for a bit before he sniffs very loudly and then goes, "What the fuck was that big thing?"
You mean the big thing or the really big thing outside town?
The thing you killed.
Oh, that came out of another big thing we killed. I don't really know what the hell that was. It was this weird tentacle monster, and I don't even know what you call it. It was kind of fucked
I
up,
call
not
it
gonna lie.
painful.
Yeah, it was really strong.
Well, anybody who can kill one of those has my respect, even if you are a mutt.
Believe me,
Gee,
if I could have instead be, you know, what you are, I would have preferred it.
You do tend to have a thing for bears, Tom. The Or Grim.
I hate to break your heart there, but I don't swing that way.
No, that's not what I meant. I know I smell like dog, because I was bitten by those things, like 87 times. But I hear that there are, you know, bears of a similar kind of thing, like were-bears, I guess you'd call them.
There are.
And I would have preferred if one of those had bitten me instead. Trust me. It would have made things a lot easier. Do I really stink that bad?
It's nothing I can't handle.
Fair enough. Maybe if I go upstairs to have a shower or go yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Thorgrim kind of just sort of waves again and says, oh wait. Rooms are still free?
The doctor is paying for your room so long as you're here.
Okay, just making sure, because I didn't want to go upstairs and, you know, not, you know, and screw you over with payment. So,
Yeah, we don't want this latest change for us to offend you or anything. It's still new to us too.
yeah.
Nothing offending about it. It's something you all didn't willingly take after all.
Nope.
Yeah, but make the best of a bad situation, I suppose.
Doesn't change the fact that you all smell like dog. He says with a semi-playful smirk.
I'm glad you two find that amusing, because I don't. Gets all huffy all of a sudden.
You're
As
fine.
if she now has a heat cycle.
Thorgrim is gonna go upstairs after giving a salute to Mantle and upstairs and try to go to the bath because apparently he smells like dog. It's not gonna get rid of it, but it doesn't.
At least you'll smell like clean dog.
Yeah. Not like wet, smelly, in the wind dog.
Alright, so what's the rest of the party doing? Not Tauntaun, I'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
Because you went back down into the deep, dark down, deep down.
Dark is the tomb where it happens.
So,
Jubilee
Jubilee
will-
and Adel Sorday.
Jubilee, you go first.
Put a hand up and like, can I get a tall glass of ale, please?
Mantle nods before walking over, sets it down in front of you, and then walks off.
Thank you. She'll start sipping at it. She has had a long day.
Adel's just going to remain seated in the couch, sofa, whatever it is. And it's just gonna, like, lean her head back, and to Huber, it kind of looks like everything's just starting to bear down on her a bit too hard compared to usual.
Hubert will stand at attention beside her with his arms behind his back.
I am very tired, Hubert.
I am as well.
How long have we been here? Sorry?
Weeks now, I think.
Right. This place makes Aria look like a playground.
At least we can say that it isn't boring here.
Ale just snorts a little. I suppose. Though there are a lot easier ways to stave off boredom than near-death experiences, fighting lycanthropes infected with abominations from other realms. But there's something about this that just doesn't seem... There's something about this that's so strange. Why did the werewolf mother have a creature from another realm inside of it? And why was it that the crystal from our dimension had the same effect of the blood moon? I just don't understand.
Can't say I do either.
But if that creature was the same type that was attacking our area... No, I don't even know if that means any sort of connection. And she just, like, runs her hands through her hair and now looks very stressed. I am just tugging at strands here.
Should try not to do that, my lady.
I don't know. I just feel like the sooner I figure this out, the sooner we can go back home.
I would highly recommend you not think about that, my lady.
Going home?
No, the stresses of being here. It will distract you, and it is not good for your health.
Fair enough. Alright. And she stands. I think I just need some rest.
Now let's do this.
From dealing with Gretchen to fighting the werewolves to fighting that thing, I thought you were going to die again. And I thought Jubilee was going to die as well. Because if Thorgrim had not killed it when he did, I don't know if I would have reached you in time.
There's no reason to think of that.
I know, you said it before. Okay.
I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree.
Right. I'm going to sleep. And she starts, like, heading for the stairs.
He follows.
I guess once Jubilee finishes her drink, she'll head upstairs to go sleep as well.
Alright. Everyone to their rooms. I demand these.
Yes. Poe Masters is already in the bed.
Of course he is. Probably naked, lounging in the bed.
Jubilee,
Does he have a plate of grapes?
as you enter, you see Poe Masters sitting on the bed, his fingers locked, and he goes, "It appears that you had a little more stress tonight.
Yes.
Would you care for a back rub? I am
That would be much
I'm-
appreciated.
well versed in the ways of the massage."
The massage.
That would be much appreciated, and she'll sit down.
Alright. You will then proceed to give you a massage.
Oh my god, the massage.
Alright. So, Scorp, what are you doing?
Well, gonna head down to the deepest, darkest depths of the tomb with my Patterson to go see the one guy.
Jericho.
Yeah, that's the guy. And ask him nicely to see if he will continue teaching me the ways of the graph.
Alright. He just kind of sighs in annoyance. And Tauntaun, for the first time in your life, you're beginning to feel tired. You no longer have the invocation that lets you not have to sleep.
This is true.
But he does agree to try and teach you. However, if you stay up all night, you will suffer a level of exhaustion.
Unfortunately, Tauntaun has never felt tired before, so he's just gonna flop forward.
So, as he's beginning to teach you, he just suddenly hears a... And then he just looks over, sees you face planted on the ground, and he just goes, "I'm not dealing with this." And goes up off and does Jericho things.
That is perfectly fine.
Congratulations! You all earned a level up.
Yay.
Ding.
Awesome!
I am doing the thing. Thorgrim is going to slowly push his sheets back very slowly, and then dodge roll out of bed. Ha!
Alright, as you dodge roll out of bed, you notice that your hands, one is glowing white and the other is glowing black.
Just like
Yin
the
Yang much?
illustration that I showed earlier.
Yes. However, this time, as you're looking at it, you feel much more control over it than before.
He does a couple test punches in the air.
You see energy coming off of it each time you throw a punch, but you can definitely feel that. You can definitely feel the changes that come along with your newfound power.
Looks like we're all at an understanding. That's good to hear. Thorgrim's gonna look around the room, see if there's anything different. See if there's any things that have happened during the night without us knowing.
Looks like your furniture. It looks like this table has been moved slightly to the left, but other than that, everything looks fine.
Briefly go examine the table, see why it was moved.
Roll investigation. You can't tell why it was moved, but you can definitely tell something moved it ever so slightly.
Huh. Weird. Thorgrim's gonna take one more cursory glance at the thing, at the dresser. And look at his hands and just go, sure. And he's gonna march out of his room. Well, he's gonna grab his warhammer. He's gonna channel his ki through it as his usual ritual, and he's going to march out of his room, make sure the door is locked, and he's gonna go to the quartet of tables here.
Okay.
So,
Jubilee,
Yes.
you are awake, and you have 4 temporary hit points for the day due to Pomaster's massage.
Feeling good. Get up and kind of stretch. See how I look today.
You look fine.
Nothing out of the ordinary on me. My tail didn't turn into something different.
Nope, everything looks normal. The only thing that's different is your muscles.
Again, not used to having abs. This is weird.
I think it's beautiful.
Oh, sorry, did I wake you up?
Of course not.
Well, at least I give you something very nice to look at when you wake up now.
You were always nice.
Oh, you. Careful you don't let Thorgrim hear you say that.
I do not care if he hears me. He will simply growl angrily at me.
Careful, enough provoking and as provoking the bear, as it were, and he might pounce.
Bears don't.
Bears pounce? I don't think bears are agile enough for that.
No, wait. There is a species of bear that can pounce.
Clearly, you've never seen Clearly, you didn't see Thorgrim jump on that giant thing yesterday.
Yes, I did not. But I am a bit of a quick creature myself, so I would only have to worry if he could get his hands on me.
Jubilee contemplates, knowing that Thorgrim is way quicker than he looks too, but it's like, yeah, that's not stir the pot some more. In any case, Jubilee stretches and prestidigitates herself to make her presentable, gets dressed. So, what will your next travel be, Poemasters?
Like I said before, I'm going to try to find the Beastmaster's amulet in this area before I go anywhere else.
Right. Did you get any new leads on that? Or wait, no, you've been with us the entire time.
It is correct. I have been helping you, but that is fine. I don't mind wandering around and trying to find it again. Well, trying to find it in the first place, I guess.
Still, I wish we could at least help you with your leads.
Oh, I very much appreciate that.
In that case, I should go reconvene with the rest of my party.
Very well. I am going to go downstairs and feel my stomach. I am very famished.
As you will then. Master, she'll lean down and kiss him on the forehead, then head out the door.
As he comes out, he waves to Thorgrim very politely as he makes his way downstairs.
Thorgrim kind of roughly nods at the masters as he goes. Morning.
Wow, no grumbling today. Progress. Good morning, Thorgrim. Is anyone else already up?
So far, it's only myself.
Really? It was a long day for all of us, so I guess it makes sense you're the first one up.
I can understand Hubert sleeping a bit late. He kind of got his ass kicked a bit.
Well, we shouldn't wake them up. We'll let them rest.
At this point, Adel Sarday, you wake up.
Alright. She's just gonna slowly, slide out of bed. Going to take the time to use a hit die to fuel Zuriel. But then she's going to look at the shard and say, "Are you even conscious?"
Are you real?
You get no reply for a minute, however, you see it shine very briefly before going dull again.
Well, I guess he's okay. Are you able to speak at the minute, or are you still too weak? Actually,
you don't get a reply to this one.
Right. I guess I'll leave it at that for now. But I would like to speak with you when you're next available.
You see it shine very briefly before going dull.
Alright. She'll put it in her pouch, get up, prep herself and everything before heading out.
Alright.
She walks along, but then pauses and looks to Hubert's door.
Okay.
Hello?
I said okay.
Oh. She's then going to knock. Hubert?
The room is silent.
She's going to check the door.
It turns with no issue.
Alright, she'll open it and head on in. Hubert?
Okay. You see Hubert lying on the bed. He is on his back. The covers are not drawn over him, and he's still fully dressed. However, you can tell this is a new change of clothing. But he appears to be asleep, but his eyebrows are knitted, as he also appears to be panting and sweating.
Alright. This hasn't happened before. I'm going to go over to him and, look him over. Let's see. Let's try... Can I try, a medicine check to see what's wrong with him?
You look him over, you can't see anything that would be causing these issues.
Alright, I'm going to shake his shoulder. Hubert?
As you do, you see him exhale slowly as if steadying himself before he opens his eye, and his left pupil gleams red for a bit before it dulls, fading back to his usual color, before he looks over, blinking, seeming very confused that you are standing over him, before he looks about and goes, "Did I oversleep?"
Yes, you did.
That's not well.
This is the first time I've ever seen you oversleep.
It's the first time I ever remember oversleeping.
That and you didn't look so good. Are you feeling healthy?
I feel fine, apart from the need to lash myself for not waking up before you.
I told you not to do that.
I'm not going to, because you told me not to. That doesn't change the fact that I feel that I need it.
Right. Anyway.
I am supposed to awaken before you.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do, quote unquote, but given the circumstances, I think that's fine that you didn't.
I disagree.
You can disagree all you want. You are ill.
I am not ill.
So you sleeping in, panting, looking furrowed, and glowing red eye is not being ill?
I still do not know what you are referring to when you
The same thing happened earlier when we were fighting the werewolf mother. Your pupils were glowing red.
Are you certain of this?
Very. I wouldn't be lying to you. And I don't think I'm mistaken in this case.
How odd.
Did anything happen to you when you went to do your ritual?
No. Everything proceeded as normal. I did briefly feel more invigorated, but I am uncertain as to why.
She is going to look to him, and then she's going to think back to the werewolves during the blood moon. They had glowing red eyes too, didn't they?
Yep.
You're certain that you're not infected with lycanthropy?
I am positive.
How are you so sure?
Because when I felt the curse attempt to take me, I burned it away with my powers.
Then she pauses before taking out one of the red shards. Hold this, please.
He holds out his hand with no arguments.
She lets him have it, like places it in his hand.
What do you wish me to do with it?
I want you to hang on to this for now. I don't know how or why, but I think you're under the effects of the blood moon.
That sounds very ridiculous. He says as he puts away the shard in his pocket.
As ridiculous as werewolves being under the effect of a blood moon?
That's understandable, because it's a moon. Lycanthropes can lose themselves upon the full.
Well, you always do your ritual at a certain point every month. Well, every week, I should say.
Yes.
And sometimes that occurs under a full moon, doesn't it?
Well, once a month, yes.
There you go.
I also do it under a new moon. I still don't see the correlation, but I shall keep the crystal on me, as you asked.
Yes. Just, if it starts acting differently, let me know.
Acting differently how?
Like, maybe it starts glowing, maybe it grows bigger, something along those lines. Just any reaction that it has to you, especially when your eyes do that glowing thing again.
Very well.
I just hope that this isn't a bad thing for your health.
As I said previously, I do not feel bad.
I know you don't. But remember what King Nilo said about this sort of thing. It's more or less decay. It eats away. It's like a corruption.
Well, thanks to what your mother has done to me, I cannot decay away from you.
No, but you can die.
But so long as I naturally live, I shall live by your side.
Yes. Though it seems that while you're protecting me, I'm also the one keeping you alive.
Which I've already told you is a waste of your resources.
Call it a waste all you want, but I'm never going to stop keeping you alive. Not until it's your time anyway, and I don't think that's happening for a few more centuries. Then she heads along.
Thorgrim and Jubilee, you see Adelsarday and Hubert leave the same room.
Oh my.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say Thorbert and Jubilee?
Probably. Like I said previously, ever since Matt said Thorbert or Hubergrim, I've screwed up the names multiple times.
Ha.
Thorbert, Jubilee, you see Hugrim and Edelsarday leave the same room. That's what I heard.
I did not hear that second one.
Anyway, moving on.
So Jubilee kind of mockingly puts her hand over her mouth and just says, "Oh my."
Oh, shut up.
Just a little giggle from her.
Thorgrim just smirks.
Not you two.
I mean, right there, obviously.
She just rolls her eyes.
So, before we jump to even further conclusions, what actually happened?
Hubert's was indisposed, so I was checking up on him.
Indisposed? Are you sick, Hubert?
He's not quite...
I thought we were talking about what happened yesterday.
Oh, you mean when he was thrown into you and used like a squeaky toy by a gigantic otherworldly being?
I'm more referring to how... I thought we were talking about how the worldly being came out.
Of the werewolf creature.
Yeah, but... we know where, I'm talking about how.
I have a couple of theories, but I don't think any of them would make much sense.
I'm getting sick and tired of this eldritch bullshit, I'm gonna tell you that.
Well,
Yeah, unfortunately, this is more Tauntaun's expertise, but he's not here right now.
Great.
hopefully, now that his pact has apparently been broken with his whatever he called it, he'd be more forthtelling.
I'm not repeating what he calls it.
Me neither.
Nope.
What did he call it? What did he call it? And Jubilee looks confused.
Nope. Nope.
So that aside, he might be more willing to tell us. At the same time, he might not. With him, I don't know.
Well, it depends on the circumstances.
But
But again, Tauntaun is our friend, so maybe since he doesn't have those restrictions anymore, he will be more open to tell us.
shifting gears a little bit. I think I figured out a little something. Remember yesterday when I showed you guys this, and Thorgrim holds out his hands and he does the whole like white energy in one hand, black energy in the other hand.
Yeah?
Remember when I did this?
Yeah, what about it?
I think I know what this means. I think I found a way to, with one hand, he holds up the right hand, and the silvery white energy. I think this hand can heal people, and with this one, and he holds up the kind of greenish, blackish, swamp-like energy out of the other hand. I think this one can cause extra damage. So I think the curse combined with my bear spirit connection has awakened some sort of light and dark dual energy thing.
Huh. I didn't really get much difference with me. I mean, other than lifts the shirt just enough so you can see the new abs. That's about it. All I got.
Usually, I really do not enjoy the fact that you find every opportunity to strip.
Those are some pretty good abs, you know. You definitely have been skipping workout day.
I don't even want to consider what sort of chaos is occurring with your spirits, Thorgrim, but at least it's working out in your favor.
Started out as chaos, and I think the chaos is slowly fixing itself, if that makes any sense.
What? Controlled chaos? Imagine that.
What?
Chaos control.
It's almost as if I, I'm learning how to control all this rage shit.
Despite all your rage.
I'm still just a dwarf in a cage.
Alright. Well, if you want to go ask if you want to go ask Tauntaun to speak with us, I'm sure you can find him down in the tombs. I am going to go get some food. I'm surprisingly hungry.
Yeah, we should get some food up before Poe Masters eats it all.
Yep, and Adel starts heading downstairs.
Yep. Thorgrim actually, jumps out of his chair and runs downstairs, you're not eating
Shit.
at all! And then he realizes Mantle's there, and the running becomes a very slow, sorry.
Mantle just raises an eyebrow to you, suddenly coming to a stop before shrugging.
Jubilee will just kind of giggle behind him.
The fuck? How'd Poe Masters get here first?
Because he went downstairs while the others weren't. Well,
Yeah, he went first.
Oh, I must have missed that. I thought I was staying in the room for a little bit.
Nope, that was me.
He just made a beeline for the food. And then, again, completely out of character, Thorgrim kind of walks past Master Thorgrim and goes, "Hello."
oh my. How are you this?
Pretty good, actually.
That's good to
Strangely.
hear.
I don't know, ever since that fight in the town, it's been kind of... I'm feeling pretty good.
That is wonderful. And I must say, you look like you have lost 80 years.
Has it really been 80? Am I really that young?
Okay.
Thorgrim, looks down at himself. Shit, I guess I
Can't you tell by the beard?
Hold on. I gotta bring. Blah. There.
Blah, 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 blah.
Huh? Awesome. Do your talky thing, Thorgrim. I'll wait till after that.
Guess I am. Almost 100 years younger. That's awesome. Thank you for the compliment, I guess.
As you thank him and look to him, he gives you 2 finger guns, and then you see 2 mage hands appear beside it, giving you finger guns as well.
Thorgrim does and then the eye roll, but you can tell it's much less oh, I fucking hate you, and more of you show off.
I don't see
Some
how
things
he's
never
showing
change.
Thorgrim points to the 2 mage hands also doing finger guns. I think he's showing off.
At which point, 2 more mage hands appear.
See? I told you, he's showing off.
Oh, trust me, if you were showing off, you'd be hearing a lot from me.
Oh,
He is simply using his magic to make himself relax better.
yeah. It's just...
Alright. As you are all talking, you suddenly hear a as you watch as Patterson quite literally walks into the door until it opens and just keeps walking through like nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Patterson will then wave with his 2 right hands.
Tauntaun looks dead tired.
Hello, Tauntaun.
I need coffee.
Hello to you too. Are you okay?
Coffee. Need.
Then go get some.
Where is...
Ask him.
Mental S up.
Mantle, Bear Buddy, Friend, Coffee. Where?
He eventually gives you a cup of coffee.
Tauntaun just going chug the fucking thing.
Oh, con save.
Ooh, it's the good coffee. Love it.
Should have asked for the iced coffee.
Oh
Tauntaun,
Immediately back to sleep.
you feel like you are under the effects of haste for the next 30 seconds.
Oh my god, no.
Oh dear.
Tauntaun is going to immediately perk up, turn around to everyone else, and just go, alright!
Are we sure that I shouldn't kill him? He says as he leans over to Adelsarde.
No, don't kill him.
Thing that we fought! Right. Fuck, brain's going a mile a minute right now. Hold on. Think. Slow it down.
30 seconds later.
1 second, Tauntaun.
It's very important!
Alright, you have 30 seconds starting now.
I was just going to have him go, it's very important, and then just fucking face plant into the ground and fall asleep again.
Nope, you have 20 seconds.
Fuck. The thing we fought. Definitely tied to my ship. Beastie Boy, always on vacation.
What?
What?
Sorry, whole bunch of things running through my head right now.
3, 2, 1, time.
And just flop on the floor.
That's
Looks the mantle. What did you put in that?
Don't worry about it. Family secret recipe.
holy shit.
Well, if this proves anything, at least he's willing to talk.
Yeah, like, he's not... Every time he would say something about, or we would ask him about his weird clam god, whatever, he would
Is
say something
Tauntaun
like...
technically still awake?
Yeah, you're
Say
still
that-
awake.
He'd just say,
Great clam daddy in the sky!
just say
Oh, they're still
NDA. like, I think that means, like, non-disclosure agreement. It means you can't say anything.
Now that he's not linked up with them, though, I believe that NDA can be unclassified. Is that right, Tauntaun?
Not a clue!
Well,
Are you willing to try?
Well, I've died once in the past 24 hours, why not?
All right, then.
You've still got extra diamonds, right?
Me? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
Well,
do.
only one way to test things out.
As that said, Hubert goes, "Oh, by the way, my lady, I learned how to do what you can."
Oh,
What?
did you manage to get your hand on the diamond?
No. But if push ever comes to shove, and you die, I have a means to bring you back.
Oh,
Can I get
okay.
another one of those coffees?
It'll cost you 5 gold.
Never mind.
So, what were you
Actually, I
saying?
have to pay you for magic now.
What were you saying, Tauntaun?
Good question.
We
You
were
were going
about to
tell us
test.
information about what you couldn't prior.
Yes.
Oh, right. Clam daddy in the sky. Yes, siblings? Sort of? Kind of? Question, just exactly how much does Tauntaun know about the whole Elder God thingy?
You know everything I've told you.
Oh, okay. Come here, sticky note. Gist of it is, there's about 5 of them, ish. You got the 3, what I like to call the triplets. You got the idiot, who owns the thing we killed, and the other thing we killed, and a bunch of the other ones we've killed. Once again, he's an idiot. Then you got the other one that just likes to, you know, warp stuff. Then you have Clam Daddy. He's bit of an oddball.
You're not making this any easier to understand.
No, I'm beginning to decipher his strange words.
At least
Before
you've
we-
given us information this time.
Before we get to Clan Daddy, you sort of skipped over the Warper.
The Warper?
Yes.
I mean, that's what he does. He just warps things.
Warps
Yeah.
reality? Warps to other areas?
No. That would be Clam Daddy.
I think he warps things into other things.
Correct
See the
mundo,
one
like, transmutation.
Is he the one who sent us here?
So like
No.
so like the monstrous pigs.
Yeah, kinda.
So he's more
Pigs, bears, you name it, he's probably done it.
So, this idiot is
If I were
the...
to take a guess, he could probably turn lead to gold, too.
So the idiot, as you call him, is the one that owned the creatures that we fought here, and...
Yeah, he's as we like to call the beast of the trio. Hot-headed and instinctual.
the beast.
Also generally angry.
He just creates things that like to smash other things, right?
I guess?
Okay, so...
He's also hungry, like, literally, that's all he does. He just eats, beats shit up, and beats an animal.
So we have encountered cults that worship those two, given what we have fought thus far. But what about the third one?
You mean Clan Daddy?
Yes.
Well, there's me, and then I guess there's the guy that stole some of his powers. Which kinda is what cost us here.
The guy who stole the powers was, yeah, the one that threw you all here.
Of course, then there's the other two. I don't have all that much information on them, other than they kind of help balance the other three. One just watches things, and one's just goody two-shoes.
Well, it sounds like one of them's jerked off on their job. Not sure one, though.
Goody two-shoes to an extent that the other three don't agree. And so far, they haven't overeaten.
This is a bunch of weird shit, and I don't like it.
Well,
Well, Lee, again, we can take solace in the fact that now Tauntaun doesn't have to hide anything from us anymore.
yes, and we have a small trove of information here. We have a better understanding of who our enemies are.
Ooh, also, another thing. White powdery stuff generally means those folks.
Good to know.
You know, kind of like how my dagger do.
So, to go over everything again. This beast person, aka the idiot, is the one that creates and controls, or creates and sets loose, the creatures that we fought, such as the one that was guarding the portal to this realm, and the one that was attacking the walls, as well as the smaller ones that we fought off in the Kingdom of Twilight, yes?
Yes. As far as I can tell.
The Warper transmutes things rather than warping things from place to place. He transmutes animals, and he is able to transmute
Well,
metals
I
into
mean,
others.
you can also do people.
Sounds
It's
like
literally just anything with flesh.
then it can only affect the living.
Well, I said with flesh.
So that would explain the pigs, which we fought at the altar. And the third is your
Clam Daddy.
right. And while his thing is simply that the person that sent us here stole his powers.
Well, not quite. He's like, I suppose you could think of them in stages. You start with Mox, the animal. He's the front line. He's the first stage. Then you got a good old warpy boy, Coil. That's the second stage. That's just making food. He's the chef. And then there's Clam Daddy. The end-all, be-all, grand finale, big firework explosion of reality.
And his name is...
Bend.
Bend?
Yeah, the Bend.
The Bend.
Bending reality.
Well, he looks like a clam, so most of us just call him Clam Daddy.
Right. So, in stages, Mox, Coil, the Bend. And the other two, they're not in these stages?
I don't have as much information on them. I just know their general disposition. Mostly because I don't have all that much about them in my notes, so I'm assuming I was not told about them.
You were not.
And what is their general reaction to what's going on at the moment?
Oh no, they're still part of it. They're all for it.
They are. Even yours? Or your former god?
Yeah, that's the finale of it.
Wait. Oh, I think I understand now.
Do you?
Somewhat.
Well, then you must be going insane too.
Maybe. But it would possibly explain why the puppeteer killed that man. He skipped a phase. He went right to phase 2. But then, phase 3. That's what sent us here.
Not quite. That was like a subset of his powers. It's kind of how he gets from place to place. And nom 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 nom.
Remember, my lady, Tauntaun informed us that one that sent us here had defected and stolen powers from... I'm not saying what Tauntaun says.
Clan Daddy.
Hold on. He defected. So then...
Yeah, technically not still part of the group. It's... Everything's right now just a real big mess. Everything's jumbled, everything's running at a mile a minute. Or is it a second? I don't know. I know I have a giant headache and I've slept for the first time in fucking forever.
And why are they attacking Aria?
Good question. Nom nom nom. Tauntaun also makes like a little mouth hand that does nom noms at the same time as he says nom nom nom.
I think what he is saying is they went to Aria to eat something.
Eat something. Hubert, the creatures that are attacking Aria have also been popping up around our kingdom too.
Correct.
But they've never actively attacked anything, they just roamed around, didn't they?
Yes, however, in the places that they roamed away around, the vegetation was dead.
Hey, Pro Masters, you wouldn't happen to have like marbles or little orb things, would you?
That depends on what you need them for.
Demonstration.
He will then pull out a bag of marbles and toss them over.
Perfect! Tauntaun's going to make another nom nom hand. So basically, you see this marble?
Yes.
Think of it as the known universe.
Okay.
This is what they want to do. No.
So they wish to eat all of the energy and matter in our reality.
Yes! And it's not the first time. Well, first time for ours, not the first time in general.
So they just want to eat everything, so we stop them from eating everything.
It'll just
That's also where the other two come into play.
Oh.
They keep them from overeating and leaving nothing. See, if these three could have their way, then all of these marbles, which you can just picture as a bunch of different realities, multiversal theory gets very weird after a while, and then just eat it all. The other two make sure that doesn't happen. Or, well, I suppose it's really only the good one that does that. The neutral one just kind of watches.
Okay. So, like I had originally thought, well, what I had originally thought is incorrect. This isn't a cult going rogue, this is a cult following orders. And we are not facing off against madmen, we are facing off against gods.
Well, I mean, technically they're all mad because they're gonna die too.
I highly doubt they're gods.
What do you think
I
they
don't know,
are
they're
then?
living in space in between.
They just seem like the ones we've been fighting, but really big.
I mean, yeah. Granted, be able to bestow powers on people, you gotta be of a certain fucking power tier here. Especially in my case. My case let me summon a cat that would become an eldritch monster.
My lady, do you remember that time we captured another warlock?
Yes.
Whenever I was interrogating him, I discovered that there are beings called Great Old Ones. They are not gods.
No, but they are beings of immense power who have been around for an incredibly long time.
They're not gods.
They are god adjacent, though.
What the hell is that noise?
It's my fucking shit disconnecting and reconnecting every 5 fucking seconds, which makes it hard to do anything.
Sheesh.
Okay, should be.
So, we have reached well past the end of the session. Are there any more quick questions that need to be asked?
I guess, like, the main thing is, why are they being so hyper-aggressive? Or is this just the natural state of things, that this is them being normal, which is hyper-aggressive?
That's just kind of Mox's thing. He doesn't think, he just do. Once again, he's animalistic and faithful to his instincts.
Less that, but more the two beings that watch over them are supposed to stop them from eating everything away and leaving nothing. What exactly?
Eating every reality away.
Oh.
Yeah, once again, they have their pick of the litter.
What if, and hear me out, what if the cultist's goal is to try to blind those two from what the other three are doing?
I think that might be their goal. Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're doing. Granted, Bend is a little more by the book. The other two, one of them couldn't give a shit and the other one just does not care.
Then why is Ben going along with it?
It sounds like he's not. And that's the thing. That's probably why he would.
The Bend got ejected from the big three.
Oh, also, something that I've been meaning to probably think about. My guy got ejected.
What?
My guess is it's because he was not going with said plan, so they had to push him out.
Which would mean the defected guy is probably aiming for that spot. Can a person become a great old one? This is questions for later, because I really kind of want to try and do that now.
Wait. If the Bend got ejected, where is it now?
If I were to take a guess, back in our home dimension somewhere. I could try and commune with him if I could find a spell to do that.
I think it would be in our best
Cat,
interest.
can we still do that?
Meow.
I was asking the book, not the you sarcastic bastard.
You need divination.
I don't think there's a spell that is called Commune with Clam.
Once again, he's not actually a clam. He just has a clam head. Although technically he's just a bunch of different mollusks. He could be an oyster.
Either way.
Right, so I think we should plan our next move then, and that should be where we end it.
Yes.
When Thorgrim turns feral and kills the entire party. Just kidding.
The end.
I mean, if anyone goes feral, it'd be Hubert. Hubert has reason to want all of us dead.
Yep. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.